Check it, make sure it shows up on YouTube.
Okay.
It says we're live. I don't see the preview yet, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Should I be checking it out or something?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Sure.
All right, test.
I typed in 3 heads, assuming we'd be the first thing that came up.
It's our abbreviation is the first, but not
3 heads.
And yeah, not the phrase 3 heads. We're not that big yet.
Not yet.
Anyway, this is the
Okay,
3
I
heads
hear
are
all
worse
of us.
than 1. Okay, good.
I see all of us. Oh,
Good. This is the 3
Let's
heads are
do a
worse than
different
1 podcast, where we. I kind of
We're
liked our
here.
tagline. I liked our tagline from last time, where it's a show where we do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah, that is a very good short description of our show.
Yeah. You talk about our interests.
We talk about her, and I prepare nothing while these two prepare
Something.
quality material.
RJ, you prepare quality
I wouldn't call what I prepare quality.
Not only do I not prepare quality material, I don't prepare anything at all.
Yeah, I feel underprepared today. I did this like in the 30 minutes while we were sitting here.
It doesn't always have to be a full-on PowerPoint presentation for.
Yeah, we are going weekly now, so and we all have, other stuff.
Yeah, RJ's got a lot going on. He's kind of a hard guy to nail down, so you gotta. You're lucky he even shows up.
Yeah.
It's hard to get him in the room.
Oh, I should probably turn on my light.
I should probably get out of here. I
should probably hang up on the call.
Right?
Okay.
This looks better, right?
Yeah. Sure.
I should have the stream open so I can see.
Does this look better? Or...
No, yeah, it looks better.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks
poking
better.
a bit of fun.
Oh,
all
I
right.
should mute this.
So I don't have.
I wonder. Actually, hold on. Let me see something.
What are you trying to see? Okay, he's getting up.
He's on the stairs.
He's running. He's going.
Oh, he turned off a different light. Okay.
Oh, I see. Oh, so it's more just the one in front of him. That's actually smart. That's not a bad idea.
Slightly less background.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
A little more focused on the moneymaker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, yeah.
Can't distract that. I got to get that ring light going.
Yeah.
I'd list a fancy camera if I knew one too. But anyway, how's everyone? I don't
think a ring light is that fancy.
So. Oh, I don't know. It's not. That's not. It's like a type of light. I'm sure you can get fancy types of ring light.
Some light hitting my ring.
I've just seen like ring lights in like Walmart and like.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like a makeup thing. I don't know.
It's like anything you can get high quality or low quality. I assume.
But I think a ring light is an especially good lighting option for
phones.
Well, I think this sort of like content, I guess. I don't know.
I was just gonna say phones because I thought the ring. That's the point of the ring, to have the space in the middle for your phone. And
maybe.
And then like the camera is like.
I thought the point of the ring was to like.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
I thought
evenly.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That makes sense.
I was speaking from reference of like mirrors that had a light all around the edge that was like didn't hurt to like it wasn't too bright as to like obstruct your view when you're trying to look at yourself. So it's like even like I guess it's mainly for like touching up your appearance or like makeup and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean that can be any sort of size. You just need it to be around the outside of the mirror and have enough space to see your face, but it could be smaller than your phone. Okay, not how I thought we were going to start off the episode, but I think we all learned a little bit about ring lights.
Yeah.
Did we? I don't think we didn't do any research.
we all shared what we thought about how ring lights work.
We learned.
Yeah, we learned that none of us know how ring lights work.
Yeah.
Should we look
God.
up how ring lights work?
No, that'd be
Alright, now
antithetical to the show.
Now let's recommend shit to people.
Okay, I'll go first.
Now that our credentials have been thoroughly vetted,
Oh yeah, and I'm definitely qualified to
you
recommend.
know we're intelligent and we have good taste.
Yeah, I'm definitely qualified to recommend Japanese vocabulary as someone who is definitely not
Doing
fluent
it?
in the slightest. But I am learning it, and I learned a word that I saw it written in English a while back, and I actually learned like the kanji for it this week. So it's tensai means genius. So if you're calling somebody like a genius at something or like incredibly talented, and it's the kanji for
I also know. Yeah, I've noticed that in anime where they'll say someone is a genius at something. I'm like, I feel like I'd never use the word in that context when they mean talented rather than intelligent.
it's like we'd probably use like maybe savant, but even that's kind of rare because that usually that also can have a negative implication if that they're only good at that one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too common a compliment, I guess. It's a lot of more like slang, like oh he's crazy, he's insane. Yeah, it's also slang because that's not what those words mean.
It's kind of like how we use God.
Oh yeah, he's a chess god.
Yeah, he's a chess god.
Like George here.
Yeah.
He's a chess genius, chess tensai, if you will.
I'm a 1,000 rated noob.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my word, tensai. I should try and use that, or at least make you guys use it. Do you even remember the word I had from last week? That'll be my challenge for you right now.
No, not at all. I'm trying hard enough to keep the Spanish vocab words.
In fact, I wasn't paying attention at all.
I'm trying hard enough to keep the Spanish words in my head.
All right,
let alone the Japanese.
As a refresher, it was.
I'll remember tensai.
Tensai. Okay, good. Yeah, it was
What does
Chikadai
tensai
Pai.
mean again? Expensive?
Fuck off.
God tier or something? Does anyone remember the song I suggested last week?
No.
You know what? Fair. I don't.
That's what I thought.
You know what? Cowards. Wait, did you post in Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's on me. I don't know.
Okay. But I totally remember the song. Hold on.
I think I did. Yeah, I did. It was All My Girls Like to Fight. I hope.
Oh, yeah, that sounds familiar.
I was almost there.
God damn it. We've completely undermined this segment. None of us remembered.
All right.
Wait, I remember what RJ did. But that's because he's recommended it to me before. Powder Rage.
He recommended the Hungry Caterpillar.
Hungry Hippo.
Yeah,
the hit game.
Hippo, the book.
It's a very hungry caterpillar. You fucking uneducated prick.
Well, that's why
you're saying that is what you suggested.
That's why you had to recommend it because it's a classic that we haven't read.
Yeah, it's a classic, and you haven't read it, obviously.
All right, so that's a recommendation for this week, right? Hungry Caterpillar.
No,
okay,
I'm gonna do.
Hey, I thought I was going next.
Oh, okay.
This week I'm doing "Lord Forgive Me" by I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Sorry that I'm bungling this. It's Toby Nwigwe. It's also got Earth Gang, Pharrell Williams, and Fat Nigwe.
It's like NGU or something like that. I have no idea how to pronounce. I have no idea how to pronounce that
one.
NWIGWE.
I'm gonna have to Google that one. I don't know. I didn't know how to spell. I didn't know how to pronounce Seek from earlier, so I'm already 0 for 2 on that.
I'm terrible with pronunciation. Sorry for butchering it, but the whole album, Moments, is fantastic. But especially this song, it's just such a fun hook. Everyone kills it on it.
Is that one of the ones you already put in?
It must be. Yeah, I already put it in.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a really fun song, and the whole album is great.
I'll go ahead and second that opinion. I think I liked all of that guy's songs that you sent to chat.
Yeah.
Wait, can I make a suggestion?
you want to add this? Do you want to? How do you spell the name? Hold on.
POBE space NWIGWE.
I I I was not ready.
Jesus Christ.
Type in Discord. Type in Discord.
That
Okay.
I
I'll type
was
it in
gonna say
Discord.
type it in our chat.
Oh yeah, I'll type it.
So
My brain works
So it's
faster.
in the.
yeah. So it's in the log.
That is smart.
All right.
That is the artist.
Oh, I just realized I can do this.
The songs. I'll put it.
Wait,
in
it's not
chat
gonna
too.
it's not gonna show up on the video, but it'll be in the chat.
Yeah.
Lord forgive me is the name of the song. Boom, boom, boom. All right, in the chat, dope. And yeah, that's my song. So RJ, what's your factoid for this week?
Little fun fact. It's not really. I was gonna go with a different factoid, but I did a little research and found out that the different factoid was wrong. So, how about this?
I don't know any facts.
I don't know any facts either.
Britain once invented a ship so powerful that it massively weakened them.
You say Brock?
And their naval supremacy.
Pokemon? The Pokemon's Brock? His naval supremacy?
No.
Oh. That is his name, right? Brock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barack Obama, yeah.
Yeah.
The Rock
For
gym
Pokemon.
trainer.
Yeah. We're all on the same page.
What if you were playing a Pokemon game? Fucking Barack Obama was the gym leader.
As your trainer.
But basically,
what is his type? Is it rock?
Yeah, probably. He's very like
Grounded? Aha.
Yeah,
Jokes.
grounded and kind of like serious.
Oh, he would be ground then. Fuck.
No, he
Damn it.
uses.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
he
he's
uses
ground.
Flying types. He uses flying types.
Oh,
Why
'cause
is he
eagles? Eagles?
Yeah.
Because of the drones.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh, that makes sense. That's also kind of like fire because of the explosions.
Yeah.
Okay, getting a little dark. What's your fact?
Britain invented a ship so powerful that
Oh,
their
yeah.
navy became weaker.
There we
So effective. So essentially, Britain for a while had just like an untouchable navy because they had put so much money into it and so many ships, and nobody could come close. They absolutely owned basically anywhere you could fit a ship. They were the dominant power there. And then they invented the modern battleship, and it was so good that all their previous ships, all those like hundreds of ships that like no country could possibly compete with, didn't matter. They could just build another one of these modern battleships, and they had just as strong a navy as Britain, because the only ship that mattered was the dreadnought.
So they obsoleted themselves?
Yeah. They had perfect naval supremacy, and then they made their entire fleet obsolete.
Dummies.
That's called job security.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For the shipbuilders.
Yeah.
Wait, so why? Well, that would entail that by simply seeing this big ship,
Yeah, basically
everyone else would suddenly know how to build it.
Yeah, like it wasn't like a significantly complicated design. It was like at least I believe it was like essentially just like a new way to think about making ships, and like once everyone could find out about it, they didn't have to build hundreds of these things. They didn't have to bankrupt themselves attempting to get like
Even close.
attempt to get even close. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. So, do we want to move on to which are there more of?
Yes.
No, let's do Ryobi's thing first.
All right. No. Okay. Which population?
Actually, before we go in, I have a
Correction?
correction.
Ooh.
Yes. I could
Boo.
not think of the name of the candy company in Dayton that I like. It is Esther Price. So if anyone out there is watching in
No, they're not.
In that specific
in
region.
reasonable distance from Dayton, go get Esther Price chocolates. They're fucking slap.
Just the assorted box or any particular ones?
Any of them. They're all good.
They're all dope.
They
I
can
don't
do
know.
no wrong.
Had them.
They can do no wrong. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
I don't think I had
Alright.
any corrections.
Neither
George,
did
did you have
I.
any? Okay. If I did, I
Yeah.
can't think of them. All right, go ahead.
All right. So this is a new segment I've come up with called "Which Are There More Of?" And it's a quiz game where you guess which of these two things there are more of.
Hmm.
It'd be really funny if that's not at all what the game was. It's like it's a game called "Which are there more of?" You have to guess which thing is larger in volume.
Which thing is larger in size?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is estimated to be higher? The US Sikh population or the US peanut allergy haver population
Peanut allergy.
in the US?
Peanut allergy.
I think peanut allergy. That's pretty common.
Yeah.
You guys are both correct. It is 3 million estimated peanut people and
Peanut people, yeah, really? So that's what we decided on?
They're more like no peanut people.
Yeah,
I feel like-
if anything, it's anti-peanut, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put non-peanut in my Excel sheet as
I
your
don't
answer.
think what's in your Excel sheet matters that much.
Peanut,
It
if you
matters
will.
to me.
Peanut
It
people.
matters to me, sir. Okay, you guys are both correct. You're both tied at 1 point. You guys are doing
Nice.
great, by the way.
Do I get an extra point for saying peanut?
I'm gonna say no. Actually,
Damn.
All right. Well, I guess you guys have sort of been answering at the same time. I guess that
It's been
works,
one
but for the
question.
But for the tiebreaker, I'll probably have you guys write down your answers. and
Post it in
send them to me
chat at the same time or something.
Yeah, exactly. If there's a tiebreaker.
Hmm.
Okay. Or do you want to post it in chat for all of them, or just the tiebreaker?
Nah.
Just the tiebreaker.
Which
Okay.
chat?
I want RJ.
Or YouTube.
I want RJ.
Influence
me.
I guess YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube.
Dope.
Yeah, let's do it in the YouTube chat. Why not? For all of them, I suppose. So write down your answer in the YouTube chat. Guns in the US or cars in the US?
Which are there more of?
Which are there more of? Guns or cars in the US?
There's a lot of
I should say registered cars.
And registered guns?
No, it's just the gun estimate, but registered cars.
How many guns are like just stockpiled in like a warehouse somewhere? Well, on a base or something like that. That's what I'm thinking of. 'Cause
Wait, actually, it doesn't make sense to write down your answer for these because you're not guessing.
We're not guessing
an
a
amount
number,
for
yeah.
these. Yeah. So never mind. We'll just do that for the tiebreaker. Sorry for the confusion. I should have thought this out more, but alas. here we
Okay.
are.
I'm going to say this is what my logic here. Not everyone has a car, but definitely more people have cars than guns. So if it was like privately owned, it's cars 100%. But we're kind of crazy on our budgets for defense spending. So I feel like you're not blowing big bucks on firearms. It's like jets and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
I'm gonna
talking.
say cars.
I'm gonna say cars too.
You guys both say cars, and you guys are both wrong. There is an estimated again, these are registered cars versus just the gun estimate, I believe. But there is an estimated 400 million guns in the US, and there are only 280 million registered cars.
I was gonna say there's a lot less. I was gonna say there's less cars than that because I'm like, there's like 300 million roughly, probably more now. People is what I was gonna say, but 280 million cars. That's a bigger proportion than I thought.
Yeah,
I guess not all of them are owned, but then I was like,
there's more guns in the US than people estimated.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I guess they're all just because if we're talking definitely like privately owned.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's privately owned, it's one thing, but as soon as you bring in the military, it's like open season.
Yeah. All right. Third one, I thought this one was pretty cool. But let's see what you guys think.
I feel like there's more people who own 100 guns than there are people who own 100 cars.
Yeah, but like there's more people who own 0
guns than there are people who own 0 cars.
0 cars.
Yeah. That is true. Grains of sand on Earth or stars in the universe?
Stars
in the universe.
Yeah, that was too easy. I thought it was cool. But it's
I feel like it's not. I feel like I've just heard that one before. That's like a classic one people reference.
Yeah.
So the shine kind of wore off on that one.
Also, just guess whatever the like universe. Always just go with whatever's universe sized.
Yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cities in the U.S. with populations above 500,000.
Yeah.
Or Javan rhinos. Javan, probably. Javan rhinos.
Cities. I don't think that's a very. First off, it's a specific type of. There's a specific type of rhino, which makes me. I don't think there's even that many rhinos. Period. So I'm definitely going
rhinos.
I'm going cities.
And RJ has taken the lead.
Yeah, there aren't that many cities. Like Detroit is barely over 500,000. So like, how many cities in America are like Detroit size or bigger?
I don't know, like 80,
38.
Oh
yeah.
And I guess I was.
For a population to exist of animals, it's probably in the hundreds.
I was banking on being something obscure and endangered.
It's 76. 76 rhinos.
Oh dang! Then I was kind of. I just thought there was a lot more cities that are over 500,000. Wait.
Yeah.
What is 80 times 500,000 equal? That's 40 million. Oh no, that could happen. That's not completely outlandish.
Yeah.
Damn it, New York! Spread those people out.
Yeah. All right, last one. Ryobi has a chance to make it to the tiebreaker. But RJ has a 1-point lead going into the final question. Islands in Sweden or species of spiders?
Species of spider. No contest.
RJ, do you agree or disagree?
I'm going to agree. Species of spider.
Never.
And then I win. And then I win. I win. By agreeing species of spider, I automatically win.
That is true, but you're wrong.
Never bank against
you're
insects.
Both wrong.
Wait, what?
You are both wrong. It's islands in Sweden.
Yeah.
There are 45,000 species of spiders, and there's
bullshit. There's 45,000 islands.
267,000 islands in Sweden.
Sweden's bullshit.
Yep.
The entire country.
Yep. Get out of here, Sweden. If you're watching from Sweden, then don't come to the US.
Watching Sweden, go.
Or else we'll be waiting.
If you're watching from Sweden,
just kidding. We love you, Sweden.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't. It lost me this game.
Yeah, very surprising, guys. It says we have one watcher, and I'm watching. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure RJ. Yeah, so it seems like a cool 0% chance.
RJ disliked the video, so he doesn't count.
He disliked the video.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that would be.
I don't think that actually. He's a negative viewer.
Should I though? For the lulz?
Oh no.
It would be funny. So RJ, how do you feel as the first reigning champion?
What's the fucking tiebreaker?
There more of. Oh, okay. We can do the tiebreaker just for fun. But okay, whoever can get it closest gets bragging rights, I guess.
Wait, RJ, would you have said spiders?
I honestly had no fucking idea.
Okay.
Interesting. So it was a good one. My only good one. That's not true. I think my only really bad one was the stars one because it was too common. Oh, I didn't even say how many. There's 7.5 sextillion grains of sand on Earth, but there's 200 sextillion stars in the universe estimated.
Those are made up words. You're saying?
No,
No.
it's like a billion trillion, 100
Yeah.
billion trillion, or
Sure.
something like that.
Mhm.
Or maybe it's just a bill. No, a billion trillion. I think.
A sextillion is like
I think it's a billion
after
trillion.
a billion, it's a trillion.
I think I want to hear the. I think I want to hear the tiebreaker.
Is
Okay. Umbrellas sold in the U.S. annually.
Or
Closest answer
Oh.
wins.
just
What did you say, RJ?
we're posting in
I heard-
chat, right?
Oh yeah, post in chat as well. So I'll count you down when you're ready. Both tell me when you're ready, and then I'll count.
Oh,
down.
that's way too many.
So prepare in your chats. Prepare your chats. But
No.
do not send.
How often
I
do
will
you
tell
buy an
when to
umbrella?
send.
almost never.
Damn. There's a lot of people.
My yeah.
I keep
guess-
writing a
my
number and
guess is
going down.
Absurd. My guess is absurd.
I keep writing a number
I
and then
think.
decreasing it.
I don't know.
Oh,
Or maybe
okay.
it's not. I have no idea.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
I'm
say
ready.
this is for 1.5 points. So Ryobi can still steal the win.
No, don't give me that pity. I lost. Spiders are bullshit. Islands are bullshit.
Fine.
I don't know what
Really?
Sweden. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know what Sweden
you
is.
You lost because the game was poorly designed.
No, I lost.
It was greatly designed.
No.
How dare you?
I lost
dare
because
you?
I lost because Sweden is poorly designed. What kind of place has that many islands?
So, what do you think would make it better? Should I do like next time in the future? Should I,
think
do
we
like
should always type
more
it in.
options?
No.
I think
Well,
we
I
should
mean,
always
type
type
it
it in.
No.
Or more options. One of
I
the-
like my. I like
No,
being
I
able to
think
mind
always
game
typing
RJ.
in. Because
Maybe both.
no, because the thing is, as soon as someone else is ahead, they can just guess whatever the other person guesses, and then they stay ahead.
I mean, if
Oh,
you're
I
a
see.
RJ,
Yeah,
I
but
won't
RJ is
play
a
like that.
coward.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm a
RJ is a
coward.
coward. Okay, you guys ready to be
You
counted down?
play
Yeah.
to win.
Count us down. Count us down.
That's
But
why
we-
you play the game.
Yeah, that's true. But that's why we do. That's why we.
Yeah, man. I guess
try
I'm
things
a
out.
for fun player of which are there more of. I'm not climbing the ranked ladder here.
The ranked. Yeah, but that's what good about our podcast.
That's
We
because
can
you're a loser.
play test.
Yeah, I'm fucking
But anyway,
bronze. and
are y'all ready?
what are there more
Jesus.
of? Yeah, I'm ready. I have my finger on the enter button.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, enter.
I am. Yeah.
You guessed way
RJ.
too high.
RJ, you're cheating.
What?
Is it
What do you mean?
500,000?
Oh, okay. Wow, you guys guessed way too low. 33 million umbrellas.
33 million?
Yeah.
Who's
33
buying all these
million
umbrellas?
Yeah, what the fuck?
umbrellas? That's only 10% of the population buying an umbrella every year? That doesn't seem that crazy.
I
That seems
bought
pretty
one
crazy to
umbrella
me,
in my
considering
life.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you guys don't live in Washington. They probably drive up the umbrellas by like 10 million alone in that city.
Do they have like different umbrellas for different like outfits?
Yeah, you gotta match and style your umbrellas if it's raining every day.
Yeah, and then there's
Kidding
people in San Diego who
Honestly,
don't know
now
what an
that
umbrella is.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, like New York, the most populous city in America, like whenever I see any pictures of New York, like fully a third of everyone in the picture has an umbrella.
me? Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not buying one every year.
Well, it depends. They can get blown away in a storm. They can get ripped. They can get stained.
I guess
can happen to an umbrella.
I'm picturing like a nice umbrella, not like a disposable one that you could buy at like 7-Eleven or something.
Yeah, and you can buy really cheap ones. That's the thing. Like a dollar store, or like you said,
Yeah,
7-Eleven,
like ones
where
that
it's,
are
like,
good
really
for
cheap
like
crap.
a day, and then you take them out where there's a slight breeze and they invert and bend because they're made of like. I was gonna say coat hangers, but honestly, that's too sturdy of what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
umbrellas are not that effective, for the purpose for which they are sold.
Those ones, no. It's
No,
an aesthetic.
any umbrella,
No,
period.
that's not true.
Any
That's
umbrella,
not true.
period.
It's a fashion
That's not
statement.
true.
A coat is better.
A coat isn't better. They work in tandem. What are you saying?
Yeah.
You're a fool.
I mean,
It's a set.
I guess,
You're a
but like,
fool.
it takes a hand. Like,
Yeah, like like really nice ones that are really good and like also big enough for like multiple people. Those things come in clutch, and they do like even if you're wearing a coat and a hat, like that water, especially if it's like there's wind at all, that's still gonna be whipping you in the face without an umbrella.
All right, sorry. I have like 3 counterpoints for both of you. First off,
it's still going to be whipping you in the face, even if you have an umbrella.
any sort of wind.
You keep that umbrella in front of your face and prevent yourself from seeing.
No, they're clear. They have the clear ones. It's clear umbrella, but it blocks your face.
So you're walking around like a bubble child who has
Yeah,
like
you haven't
disease.
seen like the bubble umbrellas?
Yeah, they look silly.
Yeah, they look silly, but they're
common.
effective.
Okay, sorry, counterpoint.
Well, they should be more common.
Any sort of wind will absolutely wreck an umbrella, unless it's like a high-end one, and even then, it still...
No, but I'm talking about high-end ones. I agree, but I'm talking about high-end ones.
I forgot my other counterpoints, but RJ was also wrong about something stupid. Yes, that's for the correction time.
Yeah, I do agree with Ryobi's point.
Damn.
All right.
I underestimated consumerism of use something once and have it be garbage and throw it away.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it was about
You know what it probably is? You know what it probably is? Like half of those sales, there's people who bought an umbrella for the rainy season last year, forgot where the fuck they put it, and so bought a new one.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was about coats.
You lose shit. Stuff gets stolen too.
Yeah, but there's somebody's out there stealing disposable umbrellas. Somebody with a very you know what? I bet it is. It's somebody with a very specific perversion who's just buying and hoarding all these umbrellas.
Actually, you know what? I bet umbrellas get stolen all the time because I bet like it's raining outside. Somebody who doesn't have an umbrella, like if there's like an umbrella stand or like somebody just puts umbrellas like near a door, I bet people just take other people's umbrellas.
Well, then that's kind of like a take a penny, leave a penny thing. The net in that scenario, the net amount of umbrellas wouldn't change. You're just shuffling them around.
Well, there's a lot of people who
are likely to take them are the people who are also likely to lose them. So they are a net drain on the amount of umbrellas because they'll steal umbrellas and then lose them.
Okay, so
those responsible people will buy more ones.
So we've created 2 groups of people that are driving up the umbrella numbers. 1, very specific umbrella perverts, and 2, chronic thieves who are also extremely forgetful and just leave shit around.
Yeah,
the play everywhere. Yeah, that tracks.
There's literally an entire story arc in How I
solved the case
about Ted stealing Tracy's umbrella. So I mean, this is clearly a common occurrence.
First, I was like, why would anyone steal an umbrella? It's not like you could pawn it for a lot of money or anything. But then I realized, I bet people it's like one of those utilitarian things that people don't even consider other people's property as other people's property or something like that. It's like,
community just owns an
umbrella because I
amount
need one.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know what this category of objects you described is. What's one other object that is something that's not considered other people's property and you can just take?
Grass.
Mostly it's umbrellas, to be honest.
Also grass. Like no one's gonna care if you take their grass.
I bet
you're not taking grass.
I bet coats get stolen frequently for the same reason.
If you mowed someone else's lawn but kept the bag of grass, no one's gonna be like,
specifically
hey,
cut
grass. Yeah, no one's gonna be like, hey, that's my grass.
But also, no one does that.
I could totally.
So I gave you.
No, I'm asking what other object could actually conceivably fit into this category. Because that's not easy to steal. You have to mow the lawn. It's not something you can pick up once and leave, unless it's a single blade of grass. You just pluck.
Bags and coats.
I don't know, vegetable gardens?
Bug spray.
Yeah, like community gardens. I bet people steal from those all the time. Oh, also weed. Wait, I'm just naming stuff people steal.
Yeah, not something that's not considered their property. You're definitely stealing it.
TVs. People love stealing TVs.
Yeah, if you have a TV, it's like, yeah, this might get taken at some point, but it's okay because I can find another one to steal.
Yeah, it's like when people blame victims of sexual assault for like
What?
for like wearing.
What are we
for, like,
talking about? If you have a TV, you're asking for it to be stolen?
Exactly.
What the
it's
hell
like
are you
the same
talking
thing.
about?
It's like, why'd you have an expensive TV if you didn't want it to get stolen?
Okay.
You should have bought a 90s fucking cathode. You should have made one too heavy. You should have bought one that was too heavy to steal. It's
Should have
your
had
fault
a-
for buying a flat screen.
You should have had a wallet chain, but for your
They're way
umbrella.
too easy to take.
We need to encourage more victim blaming in this country.
Oh,
There isn't
God.
enough of it.
I think RJ might
What
have.
else? What
This is
else? Can we,
satire.
what
This is
else can
satire.
we
I just
victim
want to say.
blame people for?
What else can be easily stolen, but you also conceivably, when you buy something or use it, you buy it with the knowledge that this very well could be stolen and is likely to be stolen. Bikes come to mind, I guess.
Pens.
Dirt.
No,
Sand?
dirt is nothing. That doesn't make any sense, George.
Okay, if I'm going by, I see a bag of dirt. I got
I would estimate
dirt in my pot.
fully at least a third of the population are pen thieves.
Pens.
Pen is a really
Pen's
good
a good one.
It's
You-
not as good as dirt.
If you
but
lend
that's
somebody a
pretty
pen,
good.
you're like, yeah, that's probably gone. Like you don't expect to
Yeah.
get that back.
Same with dirt. If you lent someone some dirt, you don't expect to get the dirt back.
No one lends dirt. You don't have that. Oh my. RJ, say something funny about what George just said because I'm too stunned by its.
By its
George
by
is
its-
right.
No, he's not.
you.
He may be a. He's not a.
That's the funniest thing I could think of to say.
He's right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's so obvious. It's like it's what we're all thinking.
RJ is truly a
Also, water.
comedy
I feel like-
tensai. Worked that vocab word
Yeah.
in there.
I feel like if you had a pond, no
Wow.
one's gonna really care if you come and like take a cup of pond water.
Again, it's not
RJ,
really.
it's not. Okay, sorry.
That's not really a thing people commonly steal.
The thing
like-
has to be
Commonly
desirable, George.
steal. I thought we
Or
were just saying
util-
things
or
that you
useful.
could
It's
steal
something-
without
it-
anyone caring.
No.
No, it's something that people. It's something that people commonly steal. Like
I totally
like,
misunderstood what we were talking
and the people who steal it don't even like really consider it stealing.
No, they consider it stealing, but they accept the risk and like they understand. It's like it's a
Yeah.
known acceptable risk of having this object that it is.
Oh, I feel like
Likely to be
condiments
taken.
or condiments in a work fridge is a good one.
Basically, anytime you bring food to like anywhere, like anywhere, and share it with anyone.
Sharing
The-
food,
oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you ever share any food with anyone, the understanding, or even
Is-
leave food like
Around. out.
open, out
Yeah.
around other people, there's a really good chance someone's just gonna take some of it.
Yeah.
Although, sorry,
And-
that does raise
And
the.
it's not, and people, it's not societally or not
That's-
societally. There's a lot of people who will take food who won't like straight up steal something from steal other things from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you bring like a bag of chips or something to somebody's house, like you're not. That's no longer your bag of chips. You're not taking that with you when you leave, unless they ask you to take it.
Yeah.
They don't, if they're
yeah.
not going to eat it themselves, or if they're not like big snack people or whatever at the end of the night or something like that.
Also, a bag of chips, if you don't put it somewhere, if you just like leave it in the break room, other people are gonna eat it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Same as like you don't put pens away or whatever at work, someone's gonna take those pens.
Yeah, I feel like anything that's small, conceivably, you could basically be.
Umbrellas, I think, are the largest thing in this list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's like stuff like paperclip, pins, like rubber
It's
bands.
nothing. It's basically anything that's like small, unattended, and useful.
Even socks, I think, fit this category. Like
Absolutely
no one cares if you lose socks or steal socks or anything
You
like
okay?
that.
You accept that you lose socks, but no one is stealing socks
I've
unless they are
stolen
also
socks
a
from
very
roommates.
specific sock pervert.
I've stolen socks from roommates because you like laundry gets mixed up and then you just like I'm like I don't really recognize the sock, but maybe the sock is mine or something like that, and you just take your roommate's sock or something.
I feel like
I've
I
never done
found a sock that I thought was yours. I was like, "Hey, I think this is your sock," and you also didn't recognize it, and we were just like, "All right, I don't know what's going on here."
Yeah, there's extra socks in this house somehow.
I never have done laundry mixed with somebody else's clothing with roommates.
Okay, so I think it's specifically a roommate thing.
Yeah, I would definitely just do. I have. I
Well, I
might
think-
lose a sock, but it might like end up in somebody else's clothes. But it's not because like we mix them on purpose.
Yeah, it's not because you mix
yeah.
them on purpose. You just accidentally steal them.
But that's
basically.
that's
No
still.
one
I would still
cares.
qualify that as losing a sock, not them taking it.
Yeah.
Sure, but like a lot of this stuff can happen with pens. It's like lighters is another great example.
Oh,
like,
that's a
you'll
good
steal
one,
someone's
lighters.
lighter all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We're just
yeah, I
talking
guess.
about shit that people
Lighters
steal
also
now.
probably get purposefully stolen.
Well,
all
yeah,
the time.
I guess the difference
But
would be
it's
like
the same
if
for both. Like
I
I
would-
feel like
Yeah.
some people are purposely stealing socks and some people are doing it accidentally.
I don't think there are anyone there's anyone purposefully stealing.
if
I
you
think-
steal
no,
a
no,
sock, you're
'cause-
not going to wear it.
Wait. Counterpoint there, because there are always opportunists, right? And it's like if it's at least somewhat common knowledge that something like a thing accidentally gets stolen or lost or misplaced, then people are gonna take advantage of that and just take it because they're like, oh, they'll just assume they lost it. Whatever
That makes sense to
thing
me.
is.
Socks are not in
Yeah,
that category.
yeah.
They do though. They're utilitarian. You need socks. They're practical.
You don't. That there's no guarantee there's going to be like any. If I take your lighter, I can use your lighter for anything I would need a lighter for. If I take your sock, there's no guarantee you're even the same size as me. I might not even get
I
both
would say-
socks.
I would say that 90% of feet fit 80% of socks.
You just pulled those two numbers out of your ass.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's just my guess. I'm guessing.
I think almost all socks are one size fits all.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I mean.
Counterpoint. I would not wear a sock that I didn't know where it came from. Like if I didn't think it was mine.
People who would. There
Yeah,
are people
I
who
would. Because you can wash socks and they're on my feet anyway. It's the
But I have
they're so far
plenty of
away from
socks.
anything I
I'm
care
at no
about.
shortage of socks. I have my own
Neither am I,
socks.
but I want more socks. Your status in society is directly correlated
want
to how
some of
many
my
socks that
socks?
you own. No, I have
I
thousands of
I should be a
socks.
king. I have
Yeah.
so many socks.
I would
I-
honestly
I have
rather
at
have
least
less
I have at
socks.
least 2 drawers full of socks.
I want less socks. I have
get
too many.
socks. I get socks
open-
every Christmas.
I open the front door of my house, and socks just spill out like a cartoon. It's like a wave of socks.
I have to rotate my socks for what season they're appropriate in because I can't fit all the socks I'm gonna wear throughout the year in one drawer.
I don't change my socks for the seasons. I just
I
wear
have-
medium like I don't know what you'd call it, medium heat socks all year.
I have about 4 types of socks. 1 are dress socks that I never wear. 2 are like novelty socks that I also never wear because they're really uncomfortable, even though they're quote unquote fun. 3, I
Yeah.
have like actually useful socks. 4, I
Yeah.
have like 2 pairs of like athletic socks, or like not like cotton white ones that are like athletic cut, but I mean specifically like higher end socks that I wear for running.
I don't.
I wear
run,
like the same 12 pairs of
just-
socks, and then I have about like 50 that I don't touch.
Yeah, I have those same 4 categories. Wait, no, sorry. I have those same 4 categories minus the last one. I just have the 3 categories, and I also don't wear the first 2 categories, the novel and the dress socks. I literally just wear like your Hanes run of the mill
Mm-hmm.
over your ankle. What is that cut called?
I don't know. I want to say
But
crew
the
cut,
one-
and that's not right.
Like
Like
the
the
regular
one that's
length sock.
medium. Yeah, the regular cut sock and the Hanes
Yeah,
regular
not the
like
ankle sock and not the
not
knee
thick.
sock.
Yeah, not the ankle, not the knee sock, and also not the thin and not the thick sock.
I should wear knee
medium,
socks. Actually,
medium in every capacity, basically. I
I
wear
I
that
have
year
I have
round.
I have I have thin socks. Almost all of those are novelty socks. I wear those most of the year because it's hot where I work.
Hmm.
but those aren't
So
like designed for
I
comfort
just
though.
yeah, but they're the thinnest sock, which makes them the most comfortable sock.
You don't get
Yeah,
like blisters
I
and
don't
stuff.
find I don't find
No,
any
my
I don't
shoes
find
are comfortable.
Okay,
I don't
maybe
find
it's
any
It's
novel.
not like they're still the socks are still made of cloth. They're not like
I so much
I'm not
prefer
putting
like
on like canvas on my feet.
I don't know. I hate novelty socks. They're all like I don't know, like too thin at the like I can get them on my feet, but I have to like stretch them, and it kind of feels like they're pinching my calf.
I have small feet, so it's not like it's not hard to put them on.
yeah, that blood. It really restricts.
Yeah.
It really you get like those marks on your legs when you take them
Yeah,
off.
those. Yeah, I
You know, it's
hate
like,
Oh,
novelty
yeah.
damn, I'm
socks.
actually just like constricting
Yeah, I hate
myself.
them. Yeah, so I never
don't
wear
get
them.
that because my feet are small.
They're really fun. I do like I do like them. I
Yeah,
have like
I
fun
I wear
have
socks.
novelty socks. I wear
I
novelty
have a bunch.
socks
I just never wear them.
not quite year round because it gets cold enough that I wore thicker socks, and I only have like one novelty sock that isn't like
Paper thin.
that's
Yeah,
more than that's more than paper thin.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, maybe it's a skill issue because I get blisters super easy. Maybe I'm just
Yeah,
bad.
maybe
I'm bad at
maybe you're just
socks.
not picking maybe you're just not picking good enough shoes.
It's probably no, it's
And
shoes and it's
you're using thicker socks to compensate for your poor shoe choice.
yeah. I have
I
duck.
really. Do you have like? Do you have like kind? Do you have
I never buy new shoes.
Well, I recommend like I just bought these a couple of years ago. They're not sponsored, obviously. We have one watching, but I bought Allbirds like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago or so, and they're super
Gotta be at least
comfortable.
2 years.
Yeah, they're super comfortable, and
Yeah.
they're like a wool, like a thick wool on the side of the shoe, so they're very breathable, and the bottom is very like soft, but also like supportive.
Wait, do you have this? You've had
This is-
those
this
pairs
is
of shoes
shoe
for
show
2
time.
years?
Yeah,
Are those bottoms
There's-
like completely smooth now?
probably. I mean, no, they're not completely smooth. There's a little bit of tread left, but no, they're pretty smooth on the bottom.
Okay, yeah, I wear through my shoes
I have
pretty.
plenty of tread left. I mean, I've had mine for less than a year, but I'm also on my feet, like 8 hours a day, walking around.
Are you currently wearing your work shoes right now, RJ?
I only have one pair of shoes.
Why are you wearing shoes in the house?
Because it's cold in the basement.
All right, that's acceptable. Do you want
But
slippers?
yeah.
How do we feel about slippers?
I have
I have a
slippers.
pair,
I have
but I never
slippers.
wear 'em.
I just recently got home from like we were out, so
Okay, acceptable.
I just didn't bother taking my shoes off. But
I never
my
wear
shoes-
my slippers.
uh,
I'm just
Saucony brand, they're fucking great. My go-to brand for shoes. If you have
Saucony?
skinny feet, I recommend Saucony. Yeah,
They're pretty good.
I don't know. They
Or-
have nice soles, and I like the way I like the foot shape basically. I like it's
I like
hard
the
to
way it makes you feel.
yeah. They have a nice thick heel, which I like.
hmm
I like having a
So
thick
do
heel.
Allbirds.
Yeah.
Allbirds have a
Yeah, what were
thick
you gonna
heel.
say, George?
I tried on some.
Well, first I was gonna say that slippers are I just never wear them, even though I have them. I'm just like my feet don't really get that cold in socks.
Oh
my
my
problem
God.
is that my feet get hot in the summer, and I'm constantly like, especially at night, like taking off my socks because my feet get too sweaty and hot. But during
I
the winter, my feet don't get cold.
The only time I ever remove my socks is to go swimming or take a shower.
Do you sleep with socks?
Yes.
Why?
I sleep in the winter with socks, but I sleep without them in
My
the summer.
feet get cold very easily.
My feet get cold too, but not when I'm
I,
in
al-
bed.
I also have very
In covers.
sensitive soles.
Mm.
Are you
My feet,
ticklish?
I'm very weak. Oh yeah. If you tickle my feet, I will kick you in the face.
We have like opposite feet. Mine are like wide, not sensitive and hot, and yours are like thin, sensitive and cold.
Yeah.
Mine
So
are
weird.
mine are a unique blend of they're cold, but also if they're not cold, then it's like there's probably like a temperature range of about a single degree Fahrenheit where they're not cold and not sweating.
Yeah. Sometimes, often, when it's cold outside, I'm very frequently, my feet are both cold and sweating.
Yes, it's unfortunate.
If it's cold outside. But yeah, I
Yeah.
prefer I like socks a lot.
The only
I'm a sock
like
guy.
I used to be basically immune to the cold. Now I get a little cold, but mainly what gets cold is like my neck,
Your
and
neck.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you
Because
don't
I
have.
got like I don't have any hair, so it's
Yeah.
like it all gets cold
That
and like I
tracks.
feel shivers like up my back, basically.
My hands get very cold. Like if I walk out to my car
Means
and
your circulation is worse,
it's
doesn't
been
it?
like
Or am I making
freezing.
that up? Does that mean your circulation is worse?
I mean,
Yes.
maybe.
Because it would make sense, right? Because the heat isn't
Yeah,
getting
I think
transported.
I think
makes sense.
RJ and I are the same person.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah,
do
my
push,
hands and feet don't get very cold. Like that's why I've always thought like gloves for heat are such a scam. It's like
What are
just
you
put your
talking
gloves
about?
in your gloves for heat make no sense. Like gloves for like cleanliness make a lot of sense, but gloves for heat make no sense. Like just
a-
I need
just-
gloves. Otherwise,
just use your pockets.
if I grip the steering wheel after my car's been sitting out in the cold, it physically hurts.
it's gloves. I
It
agree with
causes
George.
physical pain.
Yeah,
If I'm not wearing gloves.
Yeah, if you're like driving
I
before
barely even
the car
notice.
warms up. Yeah, George, I will agree with you on the gloves part of they're not in keeping your hands warm. They're not. The design is not great because it separates your fingers. That's why
Yeah.
mittens exist. Is to keep your fingers
Yeah.
together and it keeps it warmer better. What gloves do
Yeah.
is it just adds a buffer of time before your fingers start to get cold. They will get cold.
Yeah.
It does not keep them warm.
Yeah.
It's like a. Oh, sorry.
I would say your hands
they
get
get
less
cold
cold
slower.
than-
They get cold slower.
Your hands get less cold than they would
He's
outside
completely
of
bought
gloves.
into the glove MLM.
I love
lie.
gloves.
Oh no, I
I
need
love
them.
gloves. I wear gloves
He's
all
in
the
the
time.
glove.
20
he's in the
minutes of
glove
not being
cult.
cold is better than no minutes of not being cold.
Yeah.
I haven't owned gloves
And
since I was like in maybe 8th grade or 9th grade. I mean, granted, I did go to LA for 11th.
I probably have as many pairs of gloves that I would actually use as I do shoes.
That's so.
Which
cool.
is to say 3.
I love gloves. I don't think I have a single pair of gloves I'm actually happy with. It's so hard to buy gloves.
How's it hard to buy gloves?
I love my gloves, but they're
I don't actually know how I bought my gloves.
For one,
they're-
that's finding gloves that fit my hands nicely is difficult. I have rather small hands. And also, I mean, that's just generally. I feel like even when I find gloves that are relatively like the right size, like one of the fingers of the gloves is like way longer than my actual finger.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah.
It sounds like your hands are broken.
I have bad hands.
Do you have 10 fingernails?
I have bad hands and I need special gloves.
Did you mess with a deli slicer?
They're just very small.
I guess.
They're just very small and delicate.
You got to water
I
one
have
of your
small,
fingers growing up?
hands.
Mhm.
No,
I
I didn't eat a lot. Partly because I was on ADHD medication.
Oh, that really messes with you,
Mm.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan,
Yeah,
I basically had no appetite until I was in like freshman year of high school.
mm. Yeah, I love my gloves. They're just rubber ones I use for cleaning.
it's good to have like dedicated, nice, reusable cleaning gloves.
Yeah.
Leather gloves are the ideal glove for me. I
Not
love
for
leather
cleaning.
gloves. Yeah, not for cleaning, but leather gloves.
Stylish leather gloves,
in
yeah.
general. Leather gloves. It's just the use for them is so. Because every other glove I find either um like it, like is too grippy or not grippy. Like a rubber glove catches on everything. It will like I can't just brush my hand against something.
Mhm.
Well,
But
rubber
like
glove is for cleaning.
yeah. Well, like you know, like rubber, like gloves with like rubberized, like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sections.
yeah,
No, he
or
just wear rubber gloves
or
out.
gloves
Yeah,
that
I
don't
meant
have
like
that.
the bright yellow Monica from Friends style gloves. He's just like out in the park in the winter.
Yeah, you're just like driving in your car. You stop at a stoplight, and the person next to you, you just like look at them, and they have their both hands on the steering wheel, and they're just like got like like forearms entirely covered in those like bright yellow gloves. It's once again a very specific pervert who wears those out.
Yeah, a little rubber glove pervert.
Dexter's mom. Meanwhile, like most gloves that are like meant to keep you warm, like there's the like the like smooth, like the like puffy jacket kind of glove, have no gripping power whatsoever. You can't hold fucking anything with
You can't
them.
rock climb or anything.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like I don't like the feeling of having a loose grip. So
Oh my god, I hate that feeling.
leather is fantastic in that it's skin. So it does what skin does, which is grip really well when you put some pressure on it, but also like slide smoothly if you don't put any pressure on it.
Now this raises an interesting question of we make leather glove out of animal skin, yes.
Yeah.
We don't make it out of animal hand skin because not most of them don't have hands.
Yeah.
So how did we figure out what skin work best as fake hands when most animals don't have hands?
I think we just used
We just rub
the
cows
most
against
whatever
things.
skin was most available.
Yeah, I think it's more about supply.
Yeah,
than-
it's all about supply.
No,
We
no,
use
no.
whatever. I'm not sure
That's
if there
the easy
is
answer.
I don't think there is a skin that is more effective at being gloves.
I mean, there could be.
There
it could
is. So no one's done the
Yeah.
science. No one's done the
Just don't
math.
care.
Yeah, or it could be
Yeah.
like a really obscure animal. Or
Yeah. What if it's
something.
people? What if it's people?
What if it's the Yavon rhino? I mean, we're not going to start killing the 76 of them.
I
to
mean,
start making gloves.
that's at least 76 pairs of gloves if we're conservative.
Well, you'd get more than one glove per rhino.
Yes, that's why I said conservative because it was a comedy
it's not
joke.
Conservative, it's stupid, sir. We
Shut
have to
the
take
hell up,
this
George.
rhino glove business seriously.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of people, and we already know that people skin is good for gripping things.
Oh yeah, we'll just murder people and turn them into
no,
gloves.
you don't have to. No, what are you talking about?
Murder people. Murder people.
There's plenty.
Is human skin thick enough to be like effective for more than just like a couple of like what if I want to wear it in the winter?
Then you
Oh,
put
you know what? That's a
wool
fair
inside.
point. It's not all about
Yeah,
grip.
you need
It's
a
not
lining
all
on
about
the
grip.
inside.
Yeah, just put a lining on the inside.
Yeah.
Cotton, wool, something like that.
Yeah. So, leather gloves extremely difficult to purchase for me.
Because they're got to be pretty specifically sized, right?
It's very easy to purchase for me.
Also, just generally speaking, over the last like, if I'm like, oh, I want to find leather gloves, I have found maybe one pair of men's leather gloves for sale in the last year. I'm always on the lookout. Like like they're just not popular, which I don't
There's
understand.
not a lot of styles, or they're like the ones that are available are like expensive.
They're not available. They're
Hmm.
straight up not available
I guess
in my area.
maybe it's like synthetic leather that
And
I'm thinking of.
I want to try the because I could go online and try to buy a leather glove online.
Oh, you mean specifically? Yeah,
But,
buying
like-
in person. No, absolutely. Yeah.
But I'd like to buy in person so I can see if
Try
it
'em on.
fucking fits.
Yeah.
With your broke ass
I don't-
fingers.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but it's just not really feasible.
It's a whole
to find.
production.
Yeah.
It's a time. George, I want to. We spent a lot of time talking about socks, and this is exactly what happens. How do we get here? Umbrellas. Oh my god. Anyway, George, I do want to wrap around. How do you feel about scarves? You said your head and neck get cold. Are you a scarf person?
I am now. Post-
Anyone who
post-
doesn't
post
wear a
all.
scarf is mentally deficient.
All right,
like,
RJ.
when I had hair, I
Jeez.
didn't really.
Tell me how you really feel.
I didn't really think they were.
I love
necessary.
scarves.
But post baldness, my winter getup is usually beanie and scarf and
Good luck.
hoodie. Beanie, scarf, hoodie.
Once I pull the scarf out, it's like I keep that scarf on a while.
You,
I just
do you only
I
take
have-
that off to
I
swim
have-
too?
For 16
I have
days.
what I would say. I have what I would say a long neck. I have a pretty long neck. I lose a lot of heat from here.
RJ's built like a whatchamacallit CPU heat sink.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of metal plates stacked next to each other.
Mhm.
That's kind of what your fingers
Like,
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A scarf is a huge game changer for me.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's-
scarves are great.
It's kind of honestly I like.
Speaking of,
Sorry, go ahead.
sorry, go ahead. I was just gonna say, speaking of scarves, you know what I've been meaning to get back into that I was doing a little while in the pandemic, but I kind of stopped.
Knitting.
Is choking people to death with scarves.
No, is knitting. I want to get back into knitting.
Yeah.
I wonder if I got back into it now, I'd have.
Would you
no, I'd
remember
probably-
any?
No, I know how to knit, but it's the question of if I'd get through a scarf without messing up before the
winter
cold months
ends.
yeah, before the cold months are over.
Wait, how long does it
It's a
take to
big
make?
Challenge. It depends if you're good and how many hours you're doing a day. But I feel like if it was a
People
good
out there who
knitter,
could knock a scarf out in like 3 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah,
definitely
I mean,
people
there
who
are amazing.
don't
knitters
pay
who can
attention
probably
when
do
they
Yeah.
do it.
But I feel like the average knitter, like a scarf, would probably take like
A week.
10 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
So,
people
like-
I've seen people like knit like not
I
looking
could be wrong,
down,
though.
and they're like, I've seen people knit in class,
Yeah.
and it's like, how do you? I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just like muscle memory at that point.
Yeah, I mean, we used to do it a lot in during opera week. Like we were like we could do something quiet in the audience when it wasn't our scene that was rehearsing. So we were allowed to knit. So a lot of people would knit during opera week.
Is this some
So that's-
non-public school bullshit that you're throwing at me again?
Yeah. Every
God
year we
damn
had
it.
an opera week where every single student in the school performed in the school musical.
Yeah.
I guess they had to because there's not enough
that was
people to
good.
not participate to not have a show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
There's no one.
So
the
every
audience
single
is just
student-
people in costume waiting to go on.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Your school is a fairy tale. I'm never gonna get over that.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
So
Private school.
private school.
Oh my
Private
God.
school does not
I
work.
think of all the years I went there and did opera week, I think I had probably like 4 lines.
Nice.
I had a clarinet solo in one of them.
That's not opera. Wait a minute.
It was just like it was called Opera Week, but there were always musicals.
Yeah,
Oh,
Musical,
okay. No, you did
Yeah.
say musical. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That'd be insane if we did an actual fucking opera.
yeah, that's what it implies when you say opera week.
Yeah. There was another opera week where we went to see an opera in Detroit, and we would
That was
also
just a
eat
day.
Oh
No,
yeah, that
it
was
was
sorry,
in
not a
Toledo,
week. But I
not
feel like
Detroit.
people would.
Toledo,
Oh yeah, sorry, Toledo.
at the Toledo Opera House.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we would eat at what was it called? Spaghetti something?
Spaghetti Warehouse.
Spaghetti Warehouse. Yeah, every year.
It's a great restaurant name.
Yeah.
I found out. I found out. Apparently, like spaghetti industrial term is like I saw it as like a like your generic ass like cool thing like quote cool things in your generic ass city, and it's like spaghetti like factory or something like that. I'm like, oh my god, is this just like is this just like a nearly generic thing where people just like Italian food served in a shut down factory essentially?
Industrial building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
served in an industrial building.
Yeah.
Ravioli refinery.
Mm-hmm. I also was in a barbershop quartet in one of the operas. So.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I still know the song, though I won't sing it.
I think
would I know the song?
I think the last couple of opera
No.
weeks I worked backstage.
That's the place to
I
be.
just opened and closed curtains.
It's just like I want
It's the "You're a fuck up" station.
yeah. It's just like I want a girl. Wait, maybe I did forget it. I want a girl
With big tits.
It's like basically how
Well, that's
how
just
he
untrue.
wants to find he wants to find a wife who's just like his mom because his mom's so sweet. That's like the gist of the song. I forgot.
So I want a girl with big.
Great. Thank you,
Yeah,
RJ.
Just like
actually,
my mom.
I think RJ's remembering it correctly. It was it was a song about how this guy wanted to find a wife with tiggle bitties. So.
Great.
Just like his mom.
Mhm.
Very school appropriate.
I also one time at that school was supposed to do like this is so funny. I was supposed to do like a rap in Mandarin, but
You what?
You what?
I was supposed to do like a rap in Mandarin with this other person who was in my Mandarin class, but I had like barely learned the song.
Yeah, as you do. And how'd it go?
And I just like stumbled through it.
Please tell me you didn't make up syllables that you thought sounded Chinese.
Well, not really. I was just trying to like listen to my partner and just copy him.
Oh, you weren't
who I'm
solo.
su-
Thank God. Okay.
Yeah. And then like I'm sure he was just like misremembering a bunch of
Maybe
stuff.
you
and stuff,
both
too.
remembered half.
Maybe he was doing perfectly, and I was just stumbling over myself trying to copy him. But who
Oh my
knows?
God. Do you remember International Day?
Oh yeah, International Day. They'd have a bunch of different
International Day was the
stations
fucking best.
for like each room would be a continent, and then like they'd have stations for different countries in that continent. And
So you had
they'd have
you had
food and
Epcot
stuff.
in your classroom.
Yeah, it was like mini Epcot where you'd like learn about the
This is in high
cultures, and they
school.
might have
First grade through high school participated in that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
this was
That makes
everyone.
it. Yeah, they kind of got to involve everyone.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't high school. There are more than with high school was one room.
Yeah. High school was
Yeah, but
a
it's like they're
room.
not gonna.
Each class just happened at a different table.
There was
Yeah.
a desk that was basically just in a closet. in that room. It was basically just
Oh,
a
you're-
closet that got
Closet desk,
converted into
AKA I'm gonna
one
fuck
desk.
off and not do my work while the
Yeah.
teachers can't see
School
me.
isn't real.
Our school was nonsense. I should get
Yeah.
a refund.
You should. Our parents should.
You
Well,
paid.
no.
You paid for
They're the
that.
ones who paid for it.
Our parents have money.
God.
We want money. Give us money.
Trade in your diploma
Yeah.
for like
Yeah.
a gift certificate to Applebee's or something worth something.
That's probably that's probably more useful for your child is to just give them the amount of money you spent on private school instead of sending them to private school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It depends-
it just goes to university instead.
Yeah.
God damn.
God,
Um,
university is expensive.
So we should probably. I do want to ask. We could talk more about scarves. I had some questions about that, but we should probably move on.
I really want to do.
Yeah.
I really want to do I really want to do like a childhood segment, but I can't think of one.
That
to,
we just
like-
did. We've done this.
Yeah.
We've done this before, where you guys talk about your nonsense fairy tale school.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Well, it's not
god!
like it was a boarding school.
I actually kind of wanted to go to a boarding school as a
Yeah,
kid. I
same.
thought that'd be fun.
I probably would have also liked
Same.
the idea until you like hate your roommate or you don't like the people.
Yeah.
You realize that kids are shit.
That's a thing. We did school trips. And like in high school, they would go overseas, and they would be like I think they were usually like 11 days or something like that, like not quite 2 weeks. But like
yeah.
I like remember we came back and everyone was like, "Oh, like you like hate everyone by the end of the trip." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I fucking
Yeah, I had the
like,
opposite reaction.
I never like it was just bomb ass times all the way through. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
on about.
When you're on a trip that you didn't organize and you're kind of just along for the ride, definitely. If you're on a trip that you plan with other people and then you're like reliant on them, like you're not like going with like chaperones or something like that, it's just like a group of people. Not everyone is a great traveler, and you quickly discover who.
That's true.
Is all I'm gonna
But,
say.
like most people were pretty chill on like my
Yeah.
school trips, from what I can remember at least. Though it was a while ago now.
Maybe it was just a problem with the girls who realized they could only spend like so much time with each other or something. I don't know.
Maybe
but, like,
maybe girls suck at getting along and
Yeah.
guys are fucking sick and awesome. Maybe guys rule and girls fucking drool.
Yeah, that's
I
gonna
mean,
be.
I remember it was the girls who said that specific. I remember that specific complaint coming from like
Well,
some girl.
I'm getting
Okay,
canceled this episode for mispronouncing the last name, and RJ's getting canceled for the misogyny.
Yeah, those are
Let's
about
see-
equal.
let's see
I'm
what
pretty sure
Ryobi
George
gets
said some other
canceled for.
whack shit too, but I can't remember it because
Did
I
I?
probably statistically likely. Yeah,
Usually
RJ, maybe
do.
not a childhood segment, but maybe you can do a battle of the sexes where
Yeah.
where women are not
I love-
represented.
I don't think we should do that. Can I veto?
Battle
this
of
is what
the
you're talking about. This
Sexes
is-
where George represents women.
This is RJ's segment.
Okay.
It's up to him. It's up to him to come up with it.
I think I'm the only true feminist on this podcast. Let's be honest. You guys don't believe in equality for women. I'm just gonna straight up say it.
You say a lot of things. All right, we should move on.
I do say a lot of things. I agree.
Oh God. I mean, it's just gonna be more bullshit. I'm just gonna change the topics.
Yeah, it's
so-
just a different topic.
OBS reconnected. Okay, we're fine.
But it's good to get different chapters for the episode.
Yeah, different chapters. Different chapters of bullshit.
Yeah.
All right.
Chapter 2.
chapter-
More bullshit.
Chapter 2,
Check-
Ryobi's bullshit. Okay, so first things first.
Lol,
I never-
now Ryobi gets the bullshit.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Wrong.
I'm holding the bullshit rock. It's my turn to
interruption
bullshit.
time.
Okay, let him
Um,
bullshit.
I hate it here. So, because I never remember to mention this, I'm not saying I never think about the show except while we're doing the show, but remember back when we watched Spy X Family and we talked about it?
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
there's like a crap ton of new series that I feel like we should try to hop on board with. Namely, have you guys watched
so
the
down.
Lord of the Rings series, the Game of Thrones series, or the new Star Wars series? So
I started watching the Game of Thrones one, and I'm like 4 episodes behind now.
okay.
So no spoilers.
I don't have
spoilers.
HBO.
I'll give you a pass.
I don't watch TV on my own. So like if
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I won't
if
watch.
Talia's not interested, I don't watch it.
That's what I'm saying. I won't watch these unless we make it part of the show.
Yeah.
But I should. I started to watch.
I stopped watching
I don't
new
even
series.
care about I don't care about the Lord of the Rings show at all.
I'm so bad with rewatching. I think you both said you don't rewatch.
Never.
I'm so bad with rewatching that I stop watching series that I'm like new series that
You're-
I'm watching to rewatch.
You're a
I'm
plague
like-
on
Make
society.
any sense to me.
Like I'm just like this new Game of Thrones show is pretty interesting, but I'm gonna go rewatch Lucifer again for the 4th time.
Oh my god.
That show is amazing. I love that show. Shout out to Lucifer
Remind me never.
on
Oh
Netflix.
my god.
Great show.
That I think we joked about this before. That's like my number one quality in like a partner is do they rewatch the same shows over and over again? If that's a yes, then not gonna work. I'll go insane.
It was the same for me, and I had to find a wife that did, and I have
Oh my
accomplished
god.
this, so
There's two types
I
of
live
people, I
with
guess.
yeah,
I
we
live
lo-
with it. Talia loves rewatching stuff. And I'm just
Oh,
like,
RG, you
Rewatching
make it
stuff
work.
is the
How?
best.
How do you make it work?
Rewatching stuff is the best.
I just
Rewatch gang. Rewatch gang.
I usually just let her do that and then I'll do something else.
Okay. But it's not like you're not forced to pay attention or
Yeah,
like watch
no.
with. Okay, yeah, good. That's
Not
fine.
unless it's something that like intrigues me and I'm willing to watch it again. I think I just reread something of my own volition for the first time in like years. Recently I reread Malazan.
I'm pretty sure
Well,
April and
I'm like 13 books in.
I'm
I
pretty
hate
sure
it.
April and I have rewatched or have watched 42 seasons of Supernatural. And it's a 15 season show.
Are you okay? Is this a cry for help?
No, I love rewatching. We're almost done with it for the third time.
Oh,
Shout out to Jensen Ackles. Come on the
God.
show.
God.
No one watches the show, but you know it's
You
worth
would-
your time.
you would have
energy.
to pay me to get me to watch a long
Yeah.
series like that.
How dare you?
But anyway, I bring this up because these are
Anyway, I'm on my third rewatch of all of Critical Role.
Are you?
See,
No.
you.
Okay.
Oh,
Because that's like
I never started Critical Role. There's way too fucking much of it.
I gave it a shot. I'm like, this episode's 3 hours long. Absolutely
yeah,
not.
same.
No thanks.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, this episode is like I could listen to a 3 hour long episode if there were only like if there were, I don't know, like
100 or
like-
50.
yeah, something like that. But there's like 800 episodes of Critical
Yeah,
Role.
no, not happening.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna live long enough to finish this.
Yeah, it's like I don't want
Yeah.
this to be the only media I consume
Yeah.
for the foreseeable like next like 3 to 5 years of my life.
Yeah.
Like this,
Sa-
that's
same reason why I never even like attempted to read any of the Star Wars extended universe is because I know
no,
that,
you're
like,
missing out.
there's like a fucking billion of those. So
But
like,
but they're good, and also you can pick and
Only
choose.
some of them are
You're not hindered in any way by skipping around.
yeah.
But I was gonna say
true.
the only series I've done this to myself with, and because I've only made it work because one, it's not a show, and two, I started listening to it at 1.5 speed. Is the My Brother and Me podcast because I'm in the car for too many
Yeah.
hours of my life. They have about 630 episodes out right now, and I've worked my way up to 500. So I'm still about like 3 years there. I'm about like I guess it's almost 2023, so I'm about 3 years behind, and I'm slowly crawling my way back up. And like I said, this only works because I'm listening to it at double speed, and it's a podcast I can listen to in the car. Like I cannot imagine starting a show where you have to like sit down and watch a screen with that much backlog.
Yeah.
This might be a hot take. This might be I don't know, a little too spicy. But Travis worst brother.
RJ, I can't even get into this with you because this is already a whole new topic of what I wanted to do.
But speaking of like
Also,
podcasts
George doesn't watch the
and-
show.
and listening to it. If I were you, back when I used to listen to that religiously, it's an advice podcast by Jake and Amir. They actually have had at least one of the brothers on their show before, maybe multiple times, maybe multiple brothers. But I used to listen to that religiously, and back when it was at like 400 or 500 episodes, I would like re-listen to it. Like I would get through it all the way, which was kind of crazy.
We've already established your brain is different.
Yeah, I love to reconsume content
Yeah,
mindlessly.
Oh my god, I can't
I
imagine.
usually don't like it.
Anyway, this wasn't even my segment. I wanted basically we need to we should do a thing with we did with Spy. Oh my god, English. We should do a thing that we did like we did with
Spy Family.
Spy X Family.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I forgot how to speak. I'm so angry.
Is it Spy and
Rings of
Family?
Spy Family, Spy X Family. It's probably Spy Family, but I see the X and I do Hunter X Hunter, and it's probably Hunter Hunter, but I don't know. I'm a
Oh, so it's not
dumbass.
and.
It's
X-
officially
X-
Hunter x Hunter.
X isn't like an ampersand. stand,
No.
I
No.
see. Okay.
We should
Spy
watch
and Family.
We
Because
should-
he's spying, but he's also focused on his family.
Spy Family. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's a family of
Yeah.
spies. We should pick another show to watch, and I was like, I guess we're not watching Rings of Power because we're not. No,
I
George
say
isn't
Game
interested
of-
in that.
I say Game of Thrones because I'm already like 3 episodes in.
Okay,
Easy.
RJ,
easy.
are you down for that?
I don't have.
I will
Oh, he
give you a
doesn't have
pass. I'll
HBO.
give you a
I
pass.
don't
Oh,
have
yeah, you could have-
HBO.
Well, it's I don't know if I should give you my mom's password actually.
It's also my dad's password. It's a fam. That's how streaming works
I'm gonna
now.
make
That's how
my
streaming
pa-
services
I'm gonna make my
work
parents
nowadays.
buy HBO for me.
Yeah, you went to
Yeah,
private.
just
You went to
tell-
private school. You can swing it.
Yeah, now you need private HBO.
No, they spent all their money sending me to private school.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Okay, yeah. So Rings of Power, we're not interested in. House of the Dragon. My family's
Can't
in. My
watch.
brother and sister have watched that. My dad too. So I
That's-
should get on board with that. And it sounds like
I
we're
just don't
interested in
have
that.
HBO.
Yeah. The other one, I started Andor, that Star Wars series, and then my password for Disney Plus no longer works.
Damn.
So it's once again a shared account with like my family. So I need to
Andor.
check. I need to double check
I've
on that.
Heard of Andor?
I hadn't either until I saw like
I still have to finish Mandalorian.
they're gonna come out with season 3 for that soon.
I'm still
Where are
I'm
they
still in the
gonna
middle of season
Go
2.
for
Well,
season
not soon,
3.
but I don't know. But I'm gonna be there for it.
Season
Yeah.
2 seemed like, I don't know. That seemed like an ending to me.
Yeah, but money.
I'm not very.
haven't seen it, no
I don't have a
spoilers.
lot of hope for season 3.
I'm in the middle of season 2. Shush.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
absolute fool.
Well, that's why I wasn't being specific.
Well, good. Keep it that way.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of hope for season.
But
3,
yeah,
man.
like I said, I didn't realize
Hmm.
okay, we're so all of us are so out of touch with like new series coming out. I remember when
Also,
we
the
did
good thing about Spy Family was that it was very short.
yeah.
Fairly short.
Like these are all like hour-long episodes and they're like
Yeah.
Yeah.
new series, so it's like whatever. Maybe not House of the Dragon. I don't think it's gonna be like Game of Thrones levels.
Have you seen trailers for that Alaskan Daily or Alaska something Daily?
I have no idea what you're
Alas-
talking about.
Alaskan Daily maybe?
But I discovered that Andor hadn't even heard that Andor had come out until I was making the Princess tier list, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen Raya and the Last Dragon. I should watch Raya and the Last Dragon. And then I logged into Disney Plus for the first time in probably 5 months, and I'm like, huh, new Star Wars series, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. It's called Alaskan Daily. It's a drama. It's an ABC drama series that came out in 2022, starring Hilary Swank,
Uh-huh.
and it's about recently disgraced reporter Eileen Fitzgerald leaves her high-profile New York life behind to join a daily metro newspaper in Anchorage, Alaska, on a journey to find both personal and professional redemption.
That doesn't sound interesting to me at all.
Okay, George, I'm gonna give you a couple
I
bullet
watched the
points.
trailer
Mhm.
and it looked very intriguing to me.
Are
I
there
really?
are there lightsabers?
No, there are no.
Are there
lights.
are there hobbits?
The synopsis made me think. The synopsis made me think it was a Hallmark movie.
Oh my God, RJ was about to make that joke. I hate you. That's a Hallmark movie. If it's
That is fair.
change it to Christmas time, it's a Hallmark movie. And also they have to meet like some rugged local man who's like
Yeah.
kind of a jerk, but he's like also just like, oh man, this is the community, man.
If
Jesus
the-
Christ.
If the whole MTV Mom thing hadn't totally soured me to reacting, and the fact that we're trying to keep it more, more palatable as just a listening podcast, like a listenable podcast, it doesn't make as much sense. But I still think it would be fun to react to a Hallmark movie.
My God!
Don't make me watch a
I'd
Hallmark
love to do
movie.
react.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
I'd
why
love to do reacts, but like, yeah.
What happened?
Like,
When you say
said, I
soured,
don't
what do you
think-
mean?
Well, I just made a short with the with the MTV one, and every other time I've made a short, it basically forces you into some people's shorts feeds to see
Uh-huh.
you. But that one, when I made a short with us reacting to the old MTV show Date My Mom, or yeah, I think it's Date My Mom.
Yeah.
It like soft locked it. So I uploaded the short, and it didn't put it in anyone's shorts feed. It just 0 views, and I
Because
tried
of
uploading
copyright
it like
or
it didn't tell me
Probably.
because it was like a
Ah.
soft lock.
Yeah.
So but I tried uploading it multiple times and stuff. So I think it just like some robot sensed there was MTV content in there and like soft blocked it.
Yeah, even from
basically
the ancient
blocked the
times.
algorithm from putting it into anyone's.
We did
shorts
show a
feeds.
full episode, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
whoops.
But
We
the
paused
the
it
show
and
was
talked over
the
it,
show
which
was
is what other
already
people do.
Yeah, it's mega. It's mega
we
old.
did change it. We did change it by pausing and making commentary. And then also like the whole episode that we were reacting to was uploaded on YouTube. I mean, that's how
Oh
we were
yeah, that's how we
reacting to
found
in
it.
the
That's
first
fair.
place.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
that
like-
doesn't mean that that's
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Should I get to my actual bit now?
No.
Discussion topic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay,
I thought we were already in it, but yeah.
no. Will we watch House of the Dragon? Can we make that a thing that we're gonna do? We guys
I
agree
thought
to
this
that?
is the segment. I thought
No.
the segment
Yeah,
is...
I could probably steal it.
Yeah.
So the segment isn't deciding what show we're watching.
No,
I
this
thought that
this is
the
this was
segment.
supposed to be a one-off of hey, here's 3 shows. We should do what we did for Spy Family because I'm not gonna watch these shows otherwise. And I was gonna pick between.
I'm saying that's the segment today, right?
Your
Like
segment?
us deciding what show we're going.
No,
to
this was something
later
I thought.
on.
This is a question I thought of like earlier today.
Okay.
This is.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't have to be a distinct. I can just have another thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
So maybe you should have backloaded or front-loaded that question instead of bringing it up.
I'm very
Hey,
confused.
idiot.
Yeah, I'm very confused, honestly. But I'm.
I said before I get to this segment, let's talk about this. I want to watch if you guys didn't interrupt me, it would have been I want to watch one of these shows. Which of these will you agree to? And we can do what we did for Spy Family.
Yeah, but you have to assume we're going to interrupt you.
Well, no, I was just confused because it sounded like you said, "Let's move on to my segment," and then you asked that question. So I interpreted it as it was your segment.
I know, but then I then followed it up with but before we get to that.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was talking over.
I mean, it's not like it has to be a whole distinct game, but I just want another thing I wanted to talk about is I guess it's kind of too early to do a Halloween theme. We did a candy tier list, but I want to talk about Halloween.
October. There's no point in October.
But
where
we're
it's
gonna
too
have
early to
other
do a
episodes
Halloween
in October.
anything.
Yeah, there's also
To have a
we could-
Halloween bit.
Well, we should do a themed episode, like the 27th. We should do like
Yeah.
our Halloween episode because it's the closest one before it happens.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff we could do for that.
Super
So we already did
Halloween
candy, so
episode.
that's kind of out. But yeah, we can definitely do
Yeah.
other stuff. So I'm gonna, I'll leave it generic. I had some would you rather's that were I made myself, but one of the ones I came up with was kind of based on like how it's like the whole holiday creep. It's like how things just you just seem to see stuff in stores earlier and earlier every year.
Yeah.
And this is what I came up with as a would you rather. Okay, so would you rather for holiday creep? It's like when I say this, I mean like things start getting advertised. You see this stuff in stores. People are like all like talking about like what they're gonna do for the stuff. It's just holiday creep. Christmas creep is like the where it started, but I'm just gonna appropriate that for everything. So would you rather Halloween starts in September 1st and goes until the September and October. So it's now like 2 months of spooky themed stuff and just that sort of vibe for September, which is in September, remember, is basically still summer.
Mhm.
And people are just like already jumping on like the fall bandwagon with their bat donuts and
People,
I don't know.
People already kind of do that. Like that's kind of when the pumpkin stuff starts coming out, and then like pumpkin people like buy like 800 different pumpkin items.
Yeah, but you start seeing like how like people are putting up spider webs on their houses and like bat decorations on September 1st. So that's the first scenario. Second scenario, Christmas starts November 1st. So Thanksgiving is
already true.
Thanksgiving is completely overtaken by Christmas.
That's already kind of true.
But I would argue that Thanksgiving is like,
and I'm glad it is true.
Thanksgiving is already kind of like a
blows.
really.
Thanksgiving blows and Christmas is awesome. Christmas
Yeah.
vibes rule. Christmas man for life. Let's go.
Yeah.
I get so the part of this is you guys don't listen to the radio. Christmas music on the radio for an extra month, not bueno.
Well, I
Doesn't
start
affect me
listening
at all.
I start listening to my Christmas playlist in November because I'm not a coward.
George,
like
George, I respect your musical recommendations, but if you post any in the music rec Discord,
joyous and fun. I say have it start at November 1st.
Yeah, spooky season is all about fear versus like Christmas season all about joy.
Okay, so
I like spooky season too. Spooky season.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but
fun.
like if I have to choose one, I'm choosing the joy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think Christmas has an aesthetic that
also the color scheming for Christmas is so great.
Yeah, the color scheming for Christmas is really good. It has an aesthetic that I think
Did we lose him?
Probably less tiresome.
there he is.
I think 2 straight months of Halloween could become tiresome.
I think 2 straight months of anything is tiresome. Like I
don't
maybe I'm a Grouch I'm a Scrooge McDuck for Halloween and Christmas, but I'm like I don't want to see that stuff a month prior. Get it out of here.
Yeah, I don't care for
enjoy the moment.
Theming is very subtle.
I would take both. I honestly would take both.
Enjoy the moment. Not everything has to be a holiday.
If I could choose, I would choose both.
Yeah, and we would choose neither.
I would.
I want to celebrate more often.
I thought this would be a punishment.
No.
When I phrased it.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Okay, so
honestly, if there's anything I have to complain about the summer season, it's that there's no good holidays in summer.
Yeah,
because it's the entire thing is a holiday.
No, it's not. I hate
only
that.
for children.
Only for children. Teachers. Only children and teachers.
Well, then you picked the wrong profession, now didn't you?
No, teachers don't get paid jack in this country.
Because they get fucking summer off.
It's not good for my personality anyway. But yeah,
okay.
Having to teach is not worth. It is not like being able to have the summer off is not worth the price of having to teach.
They still have to like do stuff in the summer, like come up with curriculum and stay
and bartend, work a second job.
Yeah, work a second job, and also like stay up to date on reading the most up to date information or whatever.
Read textbooks. Yeah, so you think teachers do?
No, I'm saying no, not read textbooks, but like I'm making educational journals and things.
Yeah.
Read literature.
Okay, so I thought I've misjudged this. Okay, so here's that. So you guys would rather have Christmas then?
Yeah.
You had to pick between those two.
We'd rather have both. But if we had to have just one, it would be Christmas.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick 2 other holidays. Same question.
Would you rather? Our answer. Both.
you actually want both. Okay.
Would you rather where his option would be, his choice would be neither? We're both like, both, please, both.
You guys are both immune to the commercialism. I guess I'm just, oh no.
I'm not immune to the commercialism.
You actively enjoy it.
Yeah, I actively enjoy it.
Oh god. Yeah. All right.
The commercialism isn't necessarily my favorite part. I'm more into like the.
It's the part I'm exposed to most, which is why I don't like it.
Commercialism isn't really that much greater during the holiday seasons. It's just more aesthetically pleasing than it usually is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's easier to tune out.
There'll still be a big sign that says sale. It just won't be a snowman or a Christmas tree or a spooky skeleton.
Yeah, but I feel like I can tune out when it just says sale, and it's like, wow, look at this wacky. We're gonna be going bare bones on this one. Get down to the grave car yard.
Grave?
I don't know, graveyard. But I can't remember the name for dealership.
It sounds like a very ominous threat.
I don't know. I'm trying to make a shitty car ad.
I don't know about you, George, but the way I see it is like it's getting mostly ignored anyway. but like at least if it's like a skeleton holding a sign or some kind of other, or Santa Claus or whatever, some dumb shit.
Yeah.
No, it's corny. I hate it.
At least I don't know. At least there's a vibe, and
Well, at least it's a skeleton.
at least there's a better vibe than come in here and buy stuff.
Yeah.
Come in here and buy stuff because the skeleton told you to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least there's a skeleton there making it cooler.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, same deal. I gotta extend this because I'm now realizing that these are. I was like, oh, what if these two are the entire month? But I'm like, well, they already are the entire month.
Spring holiday either. Easter kind of.
Well, here's the thing. Easter's not.
Yeah,
Easter's
Easter
also
sucks.
Easter's also religious. So I feel like
It's Christmas, and Christmas fucking.
Bro,
no Christmas is
much
not.
more secular nowadays. I feel like
Yeah,
A
it-
lot more
yeah,
people
it
celebrate
definitely
Christmas than
is.
Easter.
But how can we get the corporations in to make Easter cool?
It's not. It will never be
I
cool
think
unless
we
they
need
lean
to
into
invent
the
a new spring holiday.
resurrection zombie
Yeah.
angle.
Like-
then
like-
it'll be cool.
Invent a new spring holiday.
like Blood Orgy Day or something.
Yeah.
How about like
No, that's
Come back from the
definitely a
dead
summer
day.
holiday.
because that's what it is. Well,
I
that's pretty. That's a
fucking
pretty
love
metal
spring.
concept already.
I love spring because I hate winter.
But anyway, I didn't pick Easter. Okay, so what if? Okay,
I love. Oh wait! Can we rate the? Can we? Where this is the most
let me get through my other goddamn question, and then we'll see.
chaotic episode ever. Wait, but it just came up.
It's gonna
So
no, because
rate
it's
the
going to talk about.
seasons.
We're going to talk about two other major holidays, and then from there,
Okay.
we can talk about the other ones.
Fine, but I want to rate the season.
July 4th, Independence Day, is now June and July. People are setting out fireworks all the goddamn time.
Definitely.
I guess more
Fireworks should be
cookout-
illegal.
I guess more cookouts,
at
which is
me.
fine.
Hot
Otherwise,
take, fireworks
Valentine's.
should be illegal.
Shut up. Valentine's Day is January and February. Pick.
Yeah, the Valentine's one. Who would want more fireworks? Fireworks are a cancer.
People
on
like
society.
fireworks and also cookouts.
Fireworks suck.
Cookouts are good.
Cookouts are overrated.
July
and
4th
fireworks
is better
sucks.
vibes for me.
I will not stand for
Oh
this.
I don't care. I don't
There
care.
are literally
I don't
animals
care about
and
Valentine's vibes.
there are literally animals and veterans with PTSD who get like triggered by fireworks.
I will not get
And
dunked on for 2 months for being single.
How
I
dare you.
refuse.
Just don't be single. It's so easy. That's what I did.
I also think, like, you're also saying people would be setting fireworks off that whole time. No fucking way.
Yes,
No
they
fucking way.
already.
Fireworks are
What are you
expensive.
talking
I'm assuming
about?
worst case
People are
scenario for these.
already people are already
I guess
setting
that's
fireworks off all fucking summer long, and now you're giving them more of an excuse. Absolutely, there'd be way more fireworks.
Yeah, like I said, these were meant to be
You're out of
bad
your
things.
mind.
So I'm
I do
assuming
think-
I'm
I do
assuming
think
worst case.
fireworks suck.
Fireworks are awful.
I like fireworks.
Like I'm talking about like loud fireworks.
Sparklers.
They
I
have
like
silent
sparklers.
fireworks,
Stuff.
and those are fine. I mean, there's still light pollution, but what are you gonna do? They're mostly
What
fine.
are you gonna do? Live like like way out in the country? Like
Yeah.
you already have like if you live more than like if you live less than like I don't know, like 500 feet from your nearest neighbor, there's already too much light pollution.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah. But okay.
but I hate Valentine's Day. Sucks.
and
Candy's not that great.
Valentine's Day. I don't care about Valentine's Day. Like most holiday seasons and aesthetics and vibes, I'm either positive or neutral. The only one I have disdain for is fireworks, and that's because my dog gets literal panic attack when there's fireworks.
Well, yeah,
And,
because
like-
they are dogs and they don't understand what's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I hate fireworks. Come at me. I don't even care. Fireworks suck.
I
George having
also
empathy.
I also dislike fireworks simply because they're boring as shit.
Yeah, it's
take
just
that
like
back- you
stare
take
at
that
this
back.
light. Stare
It's
at
like
this
this.
light
So,
in the
so
sky.
you don't like stare at a campfire and enjoy it. That's like the
that
same.
looks
That's
better.
the same
That
vibe
looks
for me.
better.
That's the same vibe.
That,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
looks better.
You can lose
for
yourself
a
in
fraction
lose
of the
yourself in a
negative
fire.
environmental
Yeah, You
costs.
can a fire keeps you warm. It's constantly
it's more practical.
constantly there instead of
Bad take,
waiting for
Ryobi.
waiting
take.
for the next thing to happen.
Ryobi with the L take.
Fire
You
is more
can make
interesting
you
than fireworks.
can make a fire anytime you want.
You're
Fireworks are more of an
exactly.
occasion.
Wait,
It's
that's
special.
that's a score for fire. They're
No,
more. You can have them more
we're
often.
rating how interesting it is to watch. You can make a fire
Yeah,
anytime you goddamn want.
No,
A parade is also more rare than a fire, and
Yeah.
parades are also
Awful.
the second.
No, parades suck. You're right.
Least
That's not the same thing.
ever. Immediately
Parades
after
suck.
paint drying.
Yeah.
Parades suck. That's neither here nor there. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about
Yeah.
explosions in the sky.
No,
That's pretty dope.
If you're just ranking them overall,
Fireworks
Fire-
are nearly as bad as parades. In fact, parades might
fire
even
are
be
way better
better
than
because
fireworks. That's all I'm saying.
parades might even be better because at least you can listen to like a couple of like about a minute of music while the marching band goes by.
No,
So you'd rather listen to like the local bagpipe regiment than fireworks?
Yeah.
A lot of the time, the like marching band at a parade is like too close to me, and they're too fucking loud. And I'm trying to have a conversation with something, and it's just like, I'm just like, shut up.
Well, that's your mistake for trying to have a conversation next to a parade.
Yeah.
That's a skill issue.
Excuse me for wanting to talk to people.
You're excused.
At the
No, step away from the parade.
For wanting to fucking socialize and to fucking commune with my fellow man.
Yeah, you had time for the 2 hours you sat there waiting for the parade to show up because parades suck shit. You had 2 hours of nothing to talk.
No.
Parades suck. We all agree on that.
I'm still talking is the thing.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
talked that
problem.
entire time. I'll talk for 12 hours straight.
Yeah.
I can barely do this podcast for 2 hours.
I could do this podcast for 17 days in a row.
Oh, God.
Nonstop.
Why do we make this weekly? Fuck.
Because I like talking.
My throat hurts.
When I said weekly, I thought we were going to do it like episodes were a week long. So I was kind of disappointed.
Oh, God.
So we were going to go 1 week long episode, then a week off.
If money was no object, we just left our microphones and cameras on.
We're like going to the store, still recording.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to the store right now, and
I'll be back in about 30 minutes.
Where's the fucking beans? I'm looking for beans. Where'd they keep the fucking beans?
Oh, God.
All the beans in Mexican, even though not all the beans are found in Mexican food.
It seems racially charged. I'm gonna have to.
We should move on. We should do RJ's bit before we run out of time. We're an hour 40 in.
Where's the manager of this Meyer?
I'm pulling the ripcord. I'm slamming the move on button.
All right.
Emergency
RJ,
shoot.
what's your segment?
What the fuck are we talking about?
Ryobi's segment only 2 questions?
It was only the one. Well, no, I had other ones, but we don't have time. And there was just they were unrelated would you rather's, and it would basically be like another
segment.
It's not real.
We never ranked the seasons. Rank the seasons.
Seasons or holidays? I thought you wanted the holidays.
Season. No, seasons.
I'm just gonna get mad.
I would go winter.
Are we talking
fall,
number 1?
Yeah, winter first, fall second,
wrong.
Spring third,
Wrong.
summer fourth.
Wrong.
Summer is too sweaty and sticky. I don't like it.
Move farther north then, if you hate it that much.
I can't. I'm always sweating. I'm sweating right now. My hands are sweaty.
Huh?
If I lived farther south, I would probably agree with George. If I lived farther south, I would agree with George. But I hate winter. Snow, overrated. I hate it. It's pretty to look at. It's a pain. 99% of the rest of the time.
It's free water on the ground. You can just eat, and your dog can eat. That's free. No one's going to charge you for it.
No one charges you for.
No one charges you for water? What about the water company? Ryobi.
No one charges you to drink rain either.
What? How much rain are you going to get?
How much snow are you going to eat?
Are
you a dog? Are you a dog?
You just grab a ladle and start scooping.
Shouldn't
Yeah, because you
do
just
that.
carry a ladle around.
That snow's probably dirty, George.
George is
Well, it's
playing.
black.
George is
It's
talking in a
black.
fantasy world.
It's black and brown snow. I think it might have a little bit of dirt.
George eats
It
the
gets
snow that's on the side of
incredibly
the
ugly
road.
incredibly quickly. As soon as
No,
all the
but
salt
snow
and
is
trucks
great.
and
It looks
oh my god,
pretty.
no,
It looks
wrong,
pretty.
bad
It
take.
sounds great underneath your boots. The dog can get a free drink on a walk.
I think you're
It's
Stockholm
great.
syndrome from living by the lakes.
No. I think
Oh,
you're.
I hate
you're
winter.
a summer sim.
Winter fucking
How
sucks.
about that?
Spring,
You're
spring,
wrong.
spring is the spring
You
is the
can't
best.
sled in any-
Spring is
you
the
can't
best
sled
season
in-
because it's the end of winter.
You can't go
Good
sledding
argument. I agree.
in any other season.
How
Well,
often
I
do you
guess-
go sledding now?
I like sledding. Sledding is
I
very
like
fun.
sledding too, but how often do I go sledding? Almost
Once a
never.
winter.
I like
gotta go at least
swimming more
once a
than I like
winter.
more than I like sledding.
Same.
Swimming is the most overrated thing maybe in existence. You just
George, you
just
can't. Words mean
move
things.
around. You just move around in water.
You can't
It's
just
so
say
boring.
things.
I'm not. I
It's nice.
truly believe
It's
whatever
fun
the
to
hell I just
float.
said. Swimming is so overrated. I mean, it's fine.
It sounds like someone who can't swim.
No, I can swim. I mean,
Swimming
it's
is
fun.
good. I also can't do
I just get bored after like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, I've swam around a little bit. I've
Tennis,
been submerged in the
mini
water.
golf.
You don't have to climb
Uh,
a fucking hill to have about 5 seconds of enjoyment.
Mini golf you can do inside. Tennis you can do inside.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are those are not season related, I would think.
Yeah, those are completely devoid of season.
I would rather
don't
do it. I
really-
would rather do it outside, if I'm honest.
Golf, disc golf,
No, disc golf. No, don't talk to me about disc golf. Don't. We'll just move on.
volleyball.
Can't do those inside.
Yeah.
I would honestly
Yeah,
argue
but
volleyball's
Except
almost
You're
for disc
very
golf.
limited in your ability to do them inside.
Yeah. that's
volleyball
true.
is a winter sport almost, at least in my area.
Interesting.
This is all indoors.
Okay.
Kind of like basketball. Like you can technically do basketball whenever, but it's just like a. I don't know.
It's more of a winter sport.
Yeah.
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 But anyway, yeah, I would say a lot for things you. I'm going to move away from the sports discussion because I feel like that just kind of dings into
Yeah.
what sports can be played outside and what can't. Or
Yeah.
it's like, oh, hockey, and it's like hockey. You can.
Yeah.
It has to be. It has to be cold. You can play it whenever.
You have to. I would never play hockey outside because I don't think. Do
People
we,
pl-
do
people
we
do.
live near places
north.
where the water freezes thick enough?
Well, people
People-
play
people
outside
do.
hockey like non skate or on like ashtop or
Yeah.
asphalt too.
Pond hockey was a classic.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
if
to
you have a
skate,
small
though.
enough pond, then it's gonna freeze.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like
even
all
even
around
if it's
pond.
like you
I don't
typically
have access to a small enough pond.
well,
Yes, you do. My
you
parents
probably also don't know how to ice skate.
come to my parents' house.
Eh.
Dummy.
Eh.
That bitch will probably freeze in the winter. I think.
But anyway, moving away from sports because I think we're losing track here.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so
Um,
many. I like being outside.
So RJ, rank the rest of them. Spring number 1. Where's the rest?
Spring.
I mean, I like being outside too. But
Summer and fall are pretty close for me.
We agree winter
Uh,
sucks shit.
Yeah, winter's the
Good,
worst.
Good.
Winter's the worst.
I'm pretty.
I like being outside, which is why I don't like summer because it's the most comfortable I am outside. It's that season.
You're most comfortable outside in winter.
No. That's why I ranked summer last. That's not why I ranked winter first.
Well, that's just doesn't make any sense then.
But like, because there are multiple factors in what
No,
adds
no.
to a season and what detracts from it.
You,
I feel like
that's your
summer's
your
main
reason
thing
for
that
ranking at the
detracts from it-
bottom.
the main thing that detracts from summer is how sticky and uncomfortable it is outside.
Well, if you said you're sweaty all the time anyway, so it shouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, but I'm more sweaty in the summer.
I don't know, RJ.
It's a spectrum. It's a
what's
spectrum.
what's the verdict on his
of
consistency
five-
here?
I'm 5% sweaty to
Ridiculous.
100% sweaty.
George is full of
It's
ridiculousness
ridiculous.
ridiculousness
Winter blows.
today.
Winter sucks.
George is
But
saying
the
a lot
reason
of
I,
shit.
okay, but the reason I rank winter the highest is because Christmas, one, it almost wins just with that. The Christmas and New Year's, it has two of the best holidays of the year in winter. I love snow, as I've already
Cheer.
said.
I think the Christmas cheer has been lacking.
Well, that's
Uh,
just because you're lacking Christmas cheer. That's a personal
Yeah.
problem.
Counterpoint.
Wait,
How,
I
what
had
if
a
you're in
list.
the what if you're in the
I
southern
have a
hemisphere?
list. I don't know. Then you're a dummy, I guess. Move to the northern hemisphere.
But then I'm saying the holiday,
I'm
the holiday,
northest
the holiday
or
nonsense. I feel like that
southest.
the holidays I feel like are kind of not really valid then.
Well,
Kinda
I
like-
mean,
kinda
we're
like how
doing it
sports
for
are.
our experience, which is U.S. based. We all live in the U.S. We're talking about our personal ratings for the season, so it's why it counts towards my personal experience of winter because I've always lived in the northern hemisphere.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm just trying to make up shit, so that
Yeah.
furthers my argument.
But
I'll
the
cop-
second
I'll
thing,
cop that.
the second reason I picked winter is just that I love snow. As I said before, it looks nice and sounds nice, and it's great.
That I flat out
Um,
disagree with. Something's wrong with
um,
you. Well, we
and
already knew
then-
that.
And then the third reason, and I think the winter
Third
flavors.
reason is because you don't have to wake up early in the morning.
No, is the winter flavors is are the best. You got peppermint, you got butterscotch, you got eggnog.
Snot
What?
constantly dripping and down your throat.
Huh?
Cold and
That
flu
doesn't happen to
season.
me.
Cold and flu season is what he's getting at.
Yeah.
That doesn't really. I mean, I have a pretty good immune system.
I spend a good portion of the winter, maybe most of the winter, I would say, unable to breathe through my nose.
Mm-hmm.
I usually can't breathe through my nose until summer.
Why do you not? Have you tried using Afrin? I just use Afrin when I can't breathe through my nose.
We tried
Like-
moving to Florida, which is what I've
No, I would
entertained.
say-
I've entertained that idea.
Ugh, I would never move to Florida.
No,
I only think about it in the winter.
it's too hot. Yeah.
I would never move to any state that I would only move somewhere colder, basically.
Yeah. I would only move somewhere warmer.
Yeah, I would only move somewhere colder. Also, coldness helps with longevity. I don't know if I brought
Okay.
this up on the podcast before, but coldness helps with longevity.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'd rather
Cold
enjoy the
and
time.
sucks.
I'd rather enjoy the time I have. Being cold sucks shit.
Yeah.
No, I'd rather be frozen for 400 years in an ice cube.
So you end up in a Fallout 4 scenario. I'm not into that.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's gonna steal my baby that I didn't know I had.
I'll come back and I'll search for that baby. I swear I won't. I won't just build up the Minutemen and completely forget about my baby. I would never do that. What are you talking about?
George would if they took George's dog though. That's a different story. They're done for.
Yeah, I'd like level 1. I'd already have shot that bald guy in the head.
Punch through the pod
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
What bald guy? I forget.
The
bald
guy,
guy
whose
What's his
name
name?
eludes me.
Oh, how
Chris?
do I not know his name?
It's
Is
not
it?
Is
No, that doesn't sound right.
it something with a K?
What purpose does he serve in the story?
Kratos?
He's
He
like-
kidnaps your baby and kills your
He's
wife or
He's like
husband.
Okay.
he's like a
That guy.
bruiser for the institute.
I know who
basically.
you're talking about.
What the
he's-
fuck
he's
is
a-
this guy's name?
I didn't really remember that he was bald.
Guy who kidnaps your.
I could have swore it's something with a hard
baby
K sound.
It might be. That
Yeah,
sounds
K sound
familiar.
in it. It's
Hope?
like
No.
Kill Rager.
Killjoy. Double kill. That's nothing.
Oh.
Killinger.
What the hell is his name?
What the hell? How did the?
It's Kringle.
Chris
It's
Kringle,
Kringle?
yeah.
I thought you said it's Kringle.
Oh my god. I'm gonna Google it. I'm fed up with George.
Kellogg.
Oh, it is a
Kellogg.
hard K. Fucking
Yeah.
Tony the Tiger looking ass.
and an inherently villainous name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a corporation, so
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you know they're bad.
yeah.
Goodbye any thoughts of sponsorship.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
the guy who uh
Ugh.
the guy who founded the company is the reason why Americans get circumcised.
Oh.
That's
Because
that's
he wanted us to stop masturbating.
Oh
yep.
yeah, I remember seeing something about that.
He went on a huge he went on like on a huge like advertising campaign or something like that.
Wasn't that on
Convinced
QI?
and convinced Americans to cut their dicks.
You're gonna
Wasn't
have to
that on
cut a lot
QI?
more than that to stop America.
Oh yeah. Wasn't that on QI, RJ?
You should have gone.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on QI.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that on QI.
It was also on Adam Ruins Everything.
Can I drop this meme?
Oh, maybe that's where I saw it on.
You know this. You know the scene in Infinity War where it's like, "You should have gone for the head." It's that.
I was
Except
asleep during
Thanos.
that movie.
Thanos is America and Thor is Mr. Kellogg.
Mm.
And then he snaps his fingers and then.
You
So
should have
did-
gone for the head of the penis.
Yes, that was the joke, RJ. Thank you.
So
I
does
agree.
RJ,
It wasn't good when I said it.
does RJ have a segment or?
God, I hope not.
I mean, if we want to skip, we've skipped segments before.
Yeah, we want to skip RJ.
Yeah.
Skip mine. It's
I
already
have a quick. I can do
Yeah.
another quick Would You Rather that I don't think will take that long.
Yeah, let's do another Would
Okay.
You Rather. I
Because-
feel like I've gotten a segment's worth of interruption done. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's
my segment.
I hate you. All right. We haven't talked about games too much this episode. Would you rather? Okay, so if you had to
Let's
get to
continue that trend.
if you had to get to the top 30% of a player base in a game, and you cannot
I
play
already
another
am.
game until you do,
I already am.
what would you? Okay, besides Rocket League.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Damn it.
I'm assuming George is already there.
Yeah, I am. I think.
RJ,
I
are
think
you
I
there?
still am.
No.
I don't think he is quite.
Okay.
Rocket League is the game I'm the best at by like a pretty wide margin.
I think
and I'm not even close.
I think both of us like.
Oh, you're close. You're
I
like
think-
top 50%. So you're like,
I would not call that close to top 30%.
Here's the
I
thing.
guess.
Okay, so the game I actually picked two games, both like shooters that we both play. So I said if you had to get to the top 30%, it could be we could handle this in two ways. Between Apex or Paladins, you had to get to the top 30% of the player base, and you cannot play another game until you do. What would you rather
Oh,
do?
Paladins.
Just Paladins. Yeah,
Yeah,
Paladins
Paladins.
is more fun.
Yeah, Paladins is much more fun.
Yeah.
I would say Paladins only because I think I couldn't do Apex. I don't think I'm good enough.
Yeah, there's also
I don't
that.
think I could do
Paladins is
either
less
one.
competitive.
I don't think I can do either one.
I don't
So-
think for
this is-
shooters
what-
probably I
which-
probably couldn't
Which
either.
game would you rather be the only game you play for the rest of your life? Paladins
Yeah.
or Apex?
Well,
I'd
here's
rather
the
play
thing.
Paladins.
If
I
it was the
think I
only
could
game
make
I
top
ever
30.
played,
Top 30 is not that hard. I'm pretty sure
There's
at
a-
my
that's the other
absolute
thing.
peak,
there's a
I was
lot of
probably
people.
top 30 in Overwatch.
30 is doable if you
Yeah.
play a lot. It would probably take me
That's-
a
it's basically
long ass
like-
time.
It's basically like diamond level in any
Yeah.
game.
I think if one of us played,
Except for Rocket League, because that's like super easy now. But
if one of
One of
I
us
think
could carry us.
Well, no, here's the thing. I think if any of us are skilled enough, like baseline level skilled enough, if we played enough games, we could probably get to the top 30%. I think each of us. I would
Yeah.
have a really hard time doing it,
don't think
and I would
could
have to
do it.
play like at the part-time job in order to just get the sheer amount of hours required.
yeah,
It would
that's the
suck.
problem.
It would suck shit so hard
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm bad at
Yeah.
shooters. But I think any of us could do it if you put in enough time.
I could
Maybe.
definitely do it at Rocket League.
You're
Yeah, I
already
don't
there in
know.
Rocket League.
1v1
Jordan,
me at Rocket
I-
League.
I
Anyone who's
probably have,
watching
like-
this.
I probably have. I forget how many hours I have in Rocket League, but I'm pretty sure I'm like the top 1% of people or the
Duo?
bottom 1% of people by rank with the number of hours I have.
Oh, wait, so are you saying you're ELO inflated because of George, or are you saying you're...
No,
It's a little-
most
it's a
people
little
with the
bit
amount
that-
of hours I have are probably
I
Higher.
think even I'm
My
underrated
elo is
for hours.
also inflated with George because like I'm like plat 1 in standard.
hmm
So I'm like in the top like 50 something percent playing on my own.
Mm.
It's not the bottom.
Yeah,
It's,
it's
it's
like
not the. I guess it is. No, it's not. It's still not bad.
It's the bottom half. Yeah, it's the top. You say it's not bad, but I probably also am. I'm probably easily in the top half of playtime of people who play Rocket League.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I
He's
don't.
probably we're probably in like he's probably in like the top 20% of playtime, and I'm probably in the top 10%. But we're in like I'm top 30% of rank, and he's like top
50, yeah.
50. So it's like
Okay.
we're both like underrated for our hours.
hmm So I guess between Apex and Paladins, definitely Apex. Sorry, it definitely Paladins, just because I think Apex is more competitive.
Mhm.
I would,
And
I
also,
would
I'm
go
worse.
so far as
I'm
to
worse
say-
at
I would go
Paladins.
so
I'm
far
sorry.
as to
I'm
say
worse
I've
at
never
Apex.
been good at anything.
Okay. Okay. What do you think if you could pick any game other than Rocket League, because we already discussed that. What do you think the easiest game to get top 30% in a competitive multiplayer game would be?
Sharp BC. If there's it's like it would probably be the easiest to get top 30% if
Is there
there's
com-
almost no players. So like
What's it called?
Is there com-
like SARP BC, it's the
Well, he said
it's the
competitive.
pre-Rocket League game.
Do people still is it active, and do people still play it?
Yeah, I think he said competitive, implying that people
Competitive
it has to have an
multiplayer
active-
game. Competitive
Yeah, it has to have
multiplayer
an
game.
active
It's a multiplayer game where the objective is to win. Is that not competitive?
Is there a ranked ladder?
Does it have to have a ranked? There probably
Because
is.
there has to be
ranked
there has to be a
ladder.
metric to know whether you're in the top 30 or not.
I don't know. Whatever ranked game has the least number of players. Preferably, there's a game
Also,
that has
if you say active competitive game to me that means something that has an active player base that is competing to try.
I would say
and be the best.
active. I would just say active ranked ladder. It can be an older
Yeah.
game, but
I think the easiest.
If there's
is
more
there-
than 1,000
I
people
don't think
playing
there
it, I
is.
cannot get top 30%.
RJ, I think you're going about this the wrong way. I think if
Yeah,
there's
it's-
more people, I think it's easier.
Yeah, the more players, the easier it is because
Because like law of averages, you have way more really really good people. Like if there's only like 2 people, I guess you probably aren't gonna get top 30% if there's only 2 people.
But you don't have to be. If there's like if you think about
I just need no competition. I need no competition, and then I
but
then I can do it.
no. The flaw in your assumption is that like all participants have the same game time. But it's like if there's a higher population game, then there's more likely to be a ton of people that don't have very much time on the game because they just have it because it's super popular.
True. That's
Like-
true.
Like a Call of
yeah,
Duty,
if you're better than all the people who picked
Yeah.
up Apex exactly once and played it, got enough to get on a rank, like you're better than them.
Yeah.
Like this, and you don't. And there's a lot of people who have like thousands of hours, and they are.
I think what happens is the more players play the game, the harder.
I played Fortnite, and I was always one of the top 2 worst people in the lobby.
Well, like, I mean, who knows how good their matchmaking was back when we played that game? But like, I think
there
what
ranked in
really
Fortnite?
happens. It was there is now. It wasn't at the time. But there. I think what happens is the more players there are in a game, the harder it is to break into like the top 0.05%, but the easier it is to break into like the top 20% or 30%.
I think it gets exponentially more competitive the higher you go. But it's a bigger curve. It's not a steeper. The curve gets steeper towards the end, but it's
I feel like
shallower. Or what's the word? What's the opposite of steep?
I feel like there's a
Shallow?
chance
I don't
that
know.
a
Flatter?
game with
I don't
only
know.
like 10 players doesn't have a single player who's actually taking it seriously. So if I could play a
but I
game
wouldn't
where I
count
was the
those
only
down.
one taking
I
it
wouldn't-
seriously.
I wouldn't count those games as actively competitive multiplayer.
I also didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be able to find you have to find one that also has a active like ranked ladder. Like you'd have to find a game like that
servers
first.
and stuff.
Like
that
you,
are,
like you're saying
yeah.
a game like that, but do you have one in mind? Because I don't.
No.
I think
I don't know.
that
Is there a
Realm
ranked mode of
Royale.
is there a ranked mode of Slappy Ball?
I think
Maybe.
no, I
I
don't
could
think
maybe
so.
get top 30% of Slappy Ball
I
if they
don't
had a
think that's
ranked
ranked.
mode.
Is
But
there
I think there
ranked
might have
golf?
been ranked for that game that I think your best bet if you're gonna go that route would be a game that died, like maybe Realm Royale. I'm pretty sure like died, like it's like
Yeah.
so maybe
Assuming they have
Realm
to
Royale.
shut the servers down.
Yeah. So maybe like going back to a game like Realm Royale. Also, a game that like the demographic is really young, so maybe like Fall Guys or something like that. Like,
No,
Yeah,
fuck
no, you
all
could do like a
Fall
children's
Guys.
game. You could get like top in Splatoon or
yeah,
something.
yeah, like a kids.
Not
game.
to totally dunk
easier.
on everybody that plays Splatoon. I'm not saying it's a kids game, but
I
it's
bet
Nintendo.
Yeah.
I bet like top 30% of Splatoon players are really, really fucking good.
Absolutely bonkers.
Like,
Yeah, they're 15 years old, but you're still getting dunked on.
My impression of Splatoon was that like it's a game only people who are really good at it ever play.
I actually I've never played Splatoon, so I couldn't speak to it.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if there's ranked in like a Dora the Explorer game.
Also, I think
it doesn't have to be like a shooter either, though.
I think the easiest game, hot take, I think the easiest game to get top 30% might be. I'm trying to check. I'm checking my profile to make sure.
You guys know Path of Exile? Because that technically has like seasons and it's PvE for the most part, but you're still like racing to get like. It might be time based. It might be time based on how quickly you can clear the content. So you could do something like that too. I'm not speedrunning. I don't think I'm going to quite open up the entire category for speedrunning, but because that's not like a ranked ladder as part of like the game UI for the most part.
Also, how does it mean time as in time spent in game or time spent total, like to get through? Like it's like first one to beat it, period, or first one to beat it only spending like an hour game time.
I'm saying, what would you rather do? Like, what do you think would be easier for you to accomplish?
I think I have
enjoy more.
I think I have the answer for the easiest one.
What's the easiest?
I think the easiest one is chess, like rapid speed. Like rapid
bullet
speed
chess?
No. Rapid is sorry. So for people that don't know, there are three sort of I guess four. There are four. I could be even wrong about this, but as far as I know,
as far as chess.com
four
goes,
main time categories of chess. You can do bullet, which is the shortest time, which is like the standard one is each side gets a minute, but there's also different variations. It's basically up to 2 minutes per side. Blitz is like 3 to 5 minutes per side, and then rapid is like 10 to 30, maybe an hour on the clock for each side, and then there's classic, which is no time constraints.
Is that per turn? How does that work?
No. That you have total on your time. So if you're playing without increment is like every time you make a move, you get a certain amount of time back. So say you're playing 5-5, that's 5 minutes on your clock. Each move you get 5 seconds back.
Okay.
Or you just add 5 seconds to your. You can go over.
What happens if you run out of time?
Then you lose. You lose on time. Unless your opponent doesn't have enough material to mate you, then you draw on time.
Okay.
So like rapid chess, like I'm 975, which isn't that high or amazing at chess anything on chess.com in rapid, and apparently I'm 72nd percentile. So that means I'm better than 72% of players, which means I'm in the top 30%.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay, no, that's a really good idea. You just need to be a popular game that a lot of people can pick up casually.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why chess
be better
is so
than
perfect.
them.
Yeah, because so many people play chess casually.
It's probably chess. You're right.
Good at it. Yeah, I think it is chess. You basically just have to.
Cheat?
You basically just have to study. No, I mean if you could cheat, you could be the best in the world right now.
Yeah, if I could cheat, I could download Apex cheats and just wall hack people and auto aim and shit.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
think
That
I
sounds
don't
way-
think I could
Honestly,
figure
that
out.
sounds
I don't
funner than cheating
I don't
in
think I
chess.
could figure out how to download Apex cheats.
Yeah,
You probably get a
that's
virus,
true.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's way easier to cheat at chess because you just
It's way
open a
easier to
chess
cheat at
engine.
yeah, exactly.
other less supported games.
Yeah,
There's tons of games I couldn't even cheat at.
yeah.
You could cheat
There's
at PUBG Mobile.
Much
Probably
much
most
less actually get to the
public
top
games.
30%.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
yeah, I think-
it
I
probably
think-
is
I think-
chess. That's a good
Yeah,
answer.
I think either of
Yeah.
you, if you put the time in, could be top 30 in chess. It's
yeah,
not that hard.
RJ, we're smart, relatively
Yeah.
speaking.
And chess is
Here's
mostly
the
It's
just
trouble.
pattern
I'm
recognition,
Very,
yeah.
very,
memorization.
very,
Yeah,
very, very bad at making decisions.
It's pattern recognition and memorization.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And you'd get better. It's literally something like a lot of things are like you're not bound by any sort of physical requirement. Like, I guess
Yeah.
maybe reaction time if for the short modes of like clicking, I guess.
That's
but-
exactly why I said rapid, because like it takes all the reaction and physical skill out of it. It's
Yeah.
just knowing
Knowing
your
what you
stuff,
want to do
basically.
and clicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
So,
just,
yeah.
you will only get better the more you play. Like anything that's
Yeah.
like reaction speed based, like you can I don't know. I think I have a pretty good head for like strategy in like even like shooter games like FPS. My hands don't work that well.
Yeah,
it's definitely it's like I know what I want to do, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold this angle. I'm like playing Valorant. I'm like, okay, I know they're gonna peek here, and then they peek, and I miss,
Missing.
or I
Yeah.
Kill
or
you
I
anyway.
aim
kill
in the
you.
wrong, I trade
'Cause they're
bullets and I
better
aim in the wrong
shooting.
spot. Yeah, and they're just like
Yeah.
I took a fight
Oh,
that I
it's
should
like-
win if I had a base level skill of like the minimum requirement, and it's not there. It is a skill issue. It's a hands difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Just
like in
eliminate
Rainbow
that
Six
entirely from
Siege.
Similar thing.
It's like
I
in
have a
Rainbow
similar
Six
thing.
Siege where like if there's one pixel of your head visible-
yeah, you're done.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, you're dead. Respawn time, or not
Uh,
even respawn. Spectate time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spectate time.
God damn.
Yeah.
Like all the time in Call of Duty, like my whole thing was like I can win most firefights in Call of Duty. What I can't do is like what I hate about fast Call of Duty is that if I have no idea where the fucking enemy is coming from, I'm fucked. Because because I can't like if I'm watching an area and getting ready and like okay, I'm ready to shoot someone like this direction. I can do that. I'm not capable of like sprinting around and constantly registering new things and then
Yeah,
seeing
Twitch aiming and tracking somebody jumping
Twitch
over your
aiming.
head. Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot do that. And like
I think I should
like-
make you. Oh my god.
like basically like I feel like every Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2 got slightly faster.
Yeah.
And so
And then
like,
Apex happened. And it's like, yeah, this is about right.
yeah, which is part of why I don't like Titanfall multiplayer. Is it's like people
Was
are
it-
playing. I can't.
might have
I
even
can't, I
been-
can't. I can barely hit a target that's just running. I can't hit a target that's also fucking flying.
Yeah. I feel like MW2 may have even been the one that started it because that had marathon and lightweight.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it
Sprint-
kinda
yeah,
started
sprint
with
around the map.
MW2.
Yeah.
Holding
yeah.
angles
That's
is bullshit.
That's why MW1 was my favorite
Which one had Commando?
Call of Duty.
That was MW2.
Yeah, you sprint around and just knife people from
And just knife, yeah.
10 yards away.
MW1 was incredibly slow compared to like any Call of Duty after MW1 was so much faster.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, Commando is
And
so
also,
funny.
and also why MW1 was the only Call of Duty where LMGs were actually practical.
Yeah. Because you're not.
Wait.
It's not something you sprint
Oh.
around the map with and then
Yeah,
aim down sights.
because post MW1, the meta was to be running all the time.
Mhm.
I don't feel like that. I feel like that it's post World at War I don't think like you had to be sprinting in World at War.
I didn't play World
Maybe
of War
not.
Online.
It's hard for me to say anything about World at War because I played only in the noob. I played in the noob lobbies, and then as soon as I got to full lobbies, like
They were all modded.
everyone was cheating.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I don't know how the actual game balance was supposed to have like it was supposed
I
to.
played a little
work.
before. But I played a little bit before it got destroyed. I don't
Yeah.
remember it being like it was
Yeah,
maybe
I
a
remember
little
the
bit more runny,
noob-
but the first like super runny
The
one
noob
was
lobbies
MW2.
weren't the noob lobbies didn't strike me as very runny in my mind.
Yeah, so I think we were
And-
right on the money the first time where it like started at MW2
Yeah.
basically.
Mhm. I just forgot about World at War as a multiplayer because
Although I forget about that as a
I
game
never looked it
existing.
up.
got the opportunity to play it
I had to look it up to make sure it was it wasn't
after MW1.
yeah, it wasn't there instead of Black Ops or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah,
But yeah,
jumbled up.
MW2 started the trend and like
Then it just went fat. It was like exponential growth and speed.
yeah. I think it hit peak at Black Ops 3.
Yeah,
and it
that was
slowed down.
unplayable.
No, it hit peak. I think it hit peak at Infinite Warfare.
Is that where they got like
I thought Black Ops 3
frames?
was after that. Was it
No,
not?
Infinite Warfare was the immediate sequel to Black
Robo
Ops 3.
frames.
I believe.
Oh, I see.
Or not sequel, but like it's the game that
The
came out the next
yeah,
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right after.
They can punch through cinder blocks and stuff.
Yeah, you're right. It's the
Yeah, yeah.
2016 one, and Black Ops was 15.
Mhm.
I basically stopped playing in 15. That's when I
Yeah.
stopped.
Okay.
No, I played. I mean, I played World War
stopped
II.
playing. I stopped playing a little. Yeah, 'cause I didn't play the last Call of. I played every Call of Duty until MW like, and I stopped until Black Ops 2 was the first Call of Duty I didn't buy,
I see.
and then
What the fuck is Call of Duty
we bought
Online?
Black Ops 3 to try it. I don't know. Maybe
I don't even.
like a mobile version of something.
That sounds
or
right.
It says PC.
Okay,
it says PC.
PC.
I think we should try and wrap up the show.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I do want just last thing I want to talk about. Kind of like what I did with the show. I want to talk because we're not going to talk about it off stream. So I might as well, while we're all in this mindset, is there any segment you guys want to do that requires prep that we should prep for that you want to discuss now?
Yeah, it's better to like decide it the week before so you have the full.
Yeah,
week.
because like with the show, like that's why I want to talk about the series because we can all have a whole week to start that, or at least get a back up to date on House of the Dragon. So that's first on the docket. Anything else that we need to prep for?
I was planning to watch House of the Dragon anyway this week, so I'm gonna watch it regardless.
Okay. Any segments that you think might be benefited from that need prep to do?
I'm gonna try to do another true crime one, which takes prep, obviously. But I'm gonna try and do a true crime one for next week.
RJ, anything?
I never have any fucking idea what I want to do. So.
All right, RJ, your job is to have a segment
podcast because I love bullshitting, but like
wait.
Coming up with segments is difficult.
I'm scrolling through my list. Okay, so something I thought that might be fun. We don't have to do this on stream, but did you want to make a model like a VTuber model?
Can we export the VTuber model to the host and have?
I did that I did. We found a workaround for mine for last week.
Okay, so yeah,
I sent it to George. It's incredibly low quality, but it's better than I like it better than a PNG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a better idea than all
that.
That
could be. Yeah.
I'll mess your handsome face, but that's okay.
So for solidarity for the podcast, like I can still do my other like the gaming streams with my webcam, but for solidarity, if you two are both going to be VTubers, should we just on the podcast all be VTubers?
Well, okay. So here's the other thing. I think I told RJ. I told one of you this. I think I told George. I'm moving. I'm moving at the end of the month. And then I'll have my own space. And then I kind of made this first was practicality, but then I just kind of think it's fun. But I don't have to use a model once I have my own space. I can just have me.
Well, I think the only good options if we do the setup like this, we could always change it where it's like a more traditional setup where it's like us having rectangle cameras in like borders and we separate it like that. But if we do keep this sort of like table with a background method, basically our two options for that are green screen or VTuber. So it's like if like I think we should maybe all do the same thing, but it's like if we do cameras, I feel like we should get green screens, and if we do
Okay.
if we do VTubers, we should get, or the third option is like I
VTuber.
said, just switching the setup of the podcast where it's more like a traditional like just borders, maybe like us on three corners with borders, and then like the fourth corner is like the screen or whatever.
No,
Like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah,
I like the I can't think of the
Okay, yeah,
right
this
word.
this is more complicated than I thought it would be. I was basically, I thought if we just wanted to design RJ a model, would that be fun to do on stream? Maybe that's not a podcast thing, though. That's the other thing. Maybe that's too involved.
yeah, we were trying to keep it less visual.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll just do that.
Okay, no, that was just an idea. Okay, no, yeah, that's more complicated than I thought it would
Not
be
a
at
bad
first
idea
glance.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't have anything else that would require that I want to do next time that requires prep. I guess I'll be the one running the House of the Dragon discussion.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
Probably.
That's what I can talk about then. Okay, yeah. I don't have anything I need prep for next week.
Hopefully I get time.
All right. I guess we can end it here.
Yeah,
We're just already gone.
I had to do something, so I just turned off my camera.
Oh, yeah,
but
no
I
worries.
figured
Okay.
we'll
All
wrap it
right.
up.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We'll figure out what we'll just do whatever the hell we want next time
I
too.
forgot about George's last picture in the fucking chat.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that, and we're not gonna show it on stream. But it's spicy.
Oh
Bye.
yes,
Have a good night,
spicy.
everybody.
Good
Later.
night.